Acquisition.com Publishing is proud to present Acquisition.com Volume 3, $100 Million Money Models, How to Make Money, written and performed by Alex Hormozi. Dedication. What people have said about Alex Hormozi. Alex is my husband, Layla Hormozi. I have known many people. Alex is one of them. People who know Alex. Alex has said things people have heard. Friends. Alex is better at some things than others. Alex's favorite teacher. Alex wrote a book. I have read many books. Magazine critic. Guiding principles. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. More important than the will to win is the will to prepare. Charlie Munger. A quick word. Layla. I wrote this dedication 6 years ago. I want to thank my partner, my ride or die, Layla. You found me at my absolute worst, and you have fought beside me, shoulder to shoulder, ever since. You said you would sleep with me under a bridge if it came to that, and I have not forgotten. You stood tall when everything was crumbling around me. I would go to war with you. I would die for you. If the world were a hurricane, standing with you is like being in the eye, calmly observing the storm raging around us. There is no one else I'd want by my side to fight the battles that come. Being with you makes the stars look within reach. Here's to a life filled with the impossible. And 6 years later, nothing's changed. Trevor. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. It's a rare and wonderful thing to have the smartest man you've met call you a friend. If ignorance is the only true evil and knowledge the only true good, you, my brother, are a force of good. The world is better with you in it, and I will fight to keep it that way. My life wouldn't be the same without you. I wouldn't be the same without you. I doubt I will ever be able to repay the favor that you have given me by being in my life, but I'll live trying. Thank you for giving me a gift far more than a paragraph at the beginning of a book can ever repay. We will put our brick in the wall. Here's to a once-in-a-generation friendship. Philia. Start here. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. The first picture you see inside my book is a picture of me standing in front of my gym and a picture of where I used to sleep on the gym floor. I stared at the ceiling in the dark alone. I had no one to go to. It sounds cool when you tell the story later, but it didn't feel that way. I was terrified. I went against my father's wishes. I skipped out on business school. I spent all my savings. Everyone I cared about told me not to do it. I was the idiot that gave up on a good career. I thought I would look forward to the struggle, but it got real, fast. Kids partied all night in the parking garage above me. They'd race over the steel dividers. It sounded like gunshots echoing in my concrete bedroom. And as soon as I started to pass out, I'd get jolted awake by another. Bang, 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 bang. I finally gave up trying to sleep at night. I settled for midday naps in the utility closet. Then, in the dead of night, I worked. I had to make money. My gym sat across the street from a large storage unit business. The owner became one of my few members, only out of convenience. A few weeks after he joined, he pulled me aside after his workout. "I've been doing a little math," he said. "It looks like you're struggling." I tried to hide my embarrassment, but I failed. "All right, kid, let's grab breakfast tomorrow." I hesitated thinking about my bank account. Before I could answer, he said, "Don't worry, my treat." Relief. The next morning, we met at the local diner around 5 a.m. As the waitress brought our coffee, he asked, "How much time you got left to live?" "Huh?" "How much cash you got saved up?" "About $5,000. "How much time does that give you before you run out?" I thought about it for a moment. "About a month." "Tough. How you getting customers?" "I have a $39 6-week special on a discount site." "How many customers have you gotten?" 4. "Looks like you've got a problem that you need to solve. Fast." He let the statement sink in. Then I saw a grin spread across his face. "Let me ask you a question. How much does a free month of storage cost?" I shrugged. Nothing." He took note of my confusion and said, "All right, let's go for a ride. I'll explain it at my facility." As soon as we walked in, the girl at the front desk greeted us. "Good morning, gentlemen." "Good morning, Judy. How much does a free month of storage cost?" he asked. $127, sir," she replied cheerfully. He smiled, and he turned to me. "Want to know how?" I nodded. He took me through the office and down one of the rows of freshly painted units. "So we advertise the first month is free, and it is. But what's the first thing you need after you get a storage unit?" "I don't know," I shrugged. "Exactly. Nobody really does, but I do, and I help them out. So let me give you a hint." He pointed towards the lock on the door. "Right, a lock." "Yeah, and not one of those flimsy locks that kids use on their lockers. Those won't fit here anyways. Besides, any goon with bolt cutters can get through those in a second. But not one of these bad boys. He tapped the lock to emphasize his point. Yeesh, it looks like it. Where do you even get one of those? I asked. Funny you should ask. I've got a whole storage unit full of these. Yours today for just $47. Okay, I get it. They come in for the free month, but what good is a storage unit unless you can lock it? Exactly, he said. I get it. So where does the other $80 come from? Great memory. So what else are you going to want? I shrugged. Well, if you have stuff to store, you're going to need boxes to store it in. But never fear. We've got boxes with tons of different shapes and sizes to fit all your storage needs. We also offer tape, labels, and heavy-duty markers to make sure you know exactly what's in every box and where you put it. Super handy. Oh, duh. That makes perfect sense, I said. What else are you going to need? He asked. I don't know. Help moving it? Yes. Now, we don't actually offer in-house moving services, but we have an affiliate relationship with a local moving business and make a kickback. And if you want to move all your stuff yourself, that's fine too. We have dollies, hand trucks, straps, and other useful tools available for a fee. After all, why buy a bunch of stuff you only use once? What a waste. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that, I said. What else are you going to want? He asked. I really don't know. Well, what you store is valuable, right? At least valuable to you in some way. I mean, if it wasn't, you'd send it all to the dump. So you're going to want some insurance in case something bad happens. Now, I already give $500 of free insurance to all customers, but if you have one of the special locks only I offer, I'll bump it to $100,000 for only an extra $10 a month. He puffed with pride. Dang. And all that adds up to $127? Yep, but we're not done yet. You know what always seems to happen? On to his game now. I played along. Beats me. What happens? Everyone has way more stuff than they think, and they always rent too small of a unit. In fact, it happens so often, we always offer one size up. They get the space they need, and we make a few extra bucks. It works out for everyone. Wow, this is pretty cool. I didn't know any of this stuff. Of course not, he said. Why would you? Fair enough. But how do I use this to grow my gym? I asked. Yeah, I've been playing this game as long as you've been alive. And when you figure out how to make money in one business, I mean really figure it out, you see ways to make money in any business. And one thing's for sure, the longer you play, the more you learn. Wow, so you've had this place for 23 years? This place? No. This is just one of my newer locations. You have more than one? I asked. I have 27. Oh, crap. I felt 2 inches tall. Anyways, I gotta get to work. You know your way out? He pointed to the door. Yeah, I chuckled. I think I can make it across the street. 2.5 years later. I now had 6 gyms. I had leveled up. I wanted to level up again, so I paid $25,000 for an hour of time with a famous marketer. I had never spoken to him, but I knew his stuff like the back of my hand. I had one goal for this call, for him to help me scale my gyms. After brief introductions, we dove in. So, yeah, and that's how I opened my gyms at full capacity on day one. I put $3,000 down for a lease and then run a few days worth of ads. I sell customers in the empty building. Then the cash from those signups goes towards more ads, equipment, paint, flooring, furniture, signage, and whatever else the location needs. Doing it this way, I've opened up a new location every 6 months with no debt. Wow, so cool. Explain it to me in a bit more detail, would you? His business was making millions of bucks a month. Those numbers blew my mind. And he wants to hear how I advertise? I beamed with pride. I advertise a free 6-week challenge until I get about 20 leads a day. Got it. Keep going, he said. About half the leads show up for appointments. I sell half of those who show into a $600 program, so about 25% of my leads become paying customers. I also get about another $80 in profit per customer from supplement sales. Not too shabby. Agreed, he grunted. So you make like $680 per customer before you even open your doors. Pretty dang good, but you left something out. What did I leave out? How much you paying per lead? Oh, $5. If a deafening silence ever happened in my life, this was it. He stuttered a bit. So you put $1 in and get $34 out in 48 hours? Yeah, is that good? I asked. It's amazing, he said. Do you have anything happening on the back end? I grinned ear to ear. Yeah, a few weeks later, I tell them that they can get their $600 back as credit if they choose to sign up for a year. 2/3 of signups convert into memberships. So I end up with a full gym and $20,000 a month of recurring memberships for $3,000 down. Then I rinse and repeat. Wait a second. You do all this in 30 days? Yeah, pretty cool, right? He rubbed his eyes. You shouldn't be running gyms. Oh God, I thought he was going to compliment me. But he told me I should quit? My mind raced. Alex, he said, snapping me back into reality. You have a level 10 skill set and a level 2 opportunity. Okay, well, what should I do? I asked. You shouldn't be running gyms. You should be showing other gym owners how to do what you just showed me. I hated the idea of giving up on what took years to build, but he made a lot more money than I did. I figured if I ignored his advice, I may as well burn my money. So I took his advice. Over the next 9 months, I closed down my newest gym and sold my other 5. That gave me all the time to go all in on my new company, Gym Launch. Over the next 2 years, I flew around the country turning gyms around. Then, after 30 plus turnarounds, I switched to a licensing model. I no longer flew out in person. Instead, I helped them follow our proven model to fill their gyms and increase profits. A small market to be sure, but they were starving, some literally. But once they filled their gym in 30 days, they told their friends. Gym Launch took off like a rocket. It was wild. Over the next 5 years, I took over $43 million in owner distributions. Then I sold 66% of the company at $46.2 million in an all-cash deal. With that deal, I crossed $100 million in net worth at age 31. And to be clear, no one was more surprised than me. From there, my wife and I founded our family office, Acquisition.com, to invest in businesses we know how to grow. Our portfolio at the time of this writing is over $200 million per year in annual revenue. It spans brick and mortar chains, software, services, and e-commerce. And even though we worked in many different niches, our companies have all grown using the same principles I share in this book. So, what's in it for you? In a few pages, I took you from sleeping on the floor to crossing $100 million in net worth. So the natural question is, how? Answer, by making more money from customers than it costs to get them. And that's what this book, $100 Million Money Models, is all about. Since I've been in business, the landscape has changed more than once, and it'll keep changing. The good news is, sound principles help you print money no matter what. I've learned a lot of money models. I cover my favorites here. $100 Million Money Models shows already proven offers that you can use today, and the instructions to make them happen. Think of $100 Million Money Models as a book of winning lottery tickets. All you have to do is cash them in. Also, I want to make something clear. These are my private notes. If it's here, I've made money with it. These chapters contain my observations and experiences with different businesses, from local chains to physical products to services to education to software and so on. And they were scattered everywhere over the years, until now. This is my cookbook for making money. How this book is structured. This book teaches you one insanely profitable thing: how to build a $100 million money model. With a $100 million money model, you make so much money in the first 30 days that the cost of getting more customers will never be a problem again. With so many customers, you'll be forced to work on everything else in your business just to keep up. A problem for another book to solve, winky face. Here's the book outline. Start here and problem this book solves. You just finished it. Section 1, what's a money model? Coming up next. Section 2, attraction offers. Section 3, upsell offers. Section 4, downsell offers. Section 5, continuity offers. Section 6, make your money model. That's it. Easy peasy. Pro tip. Faster, deeper learning by reading and listening at the same time. Here's a life hack I stumbled on years ago. If you listen to an audiobook and read the physical book or ebook at the same time, you read faster and remember more. You store the content in more places in your brain. Nifty stuff. This is how I read books worth reading. I also do both because I struggle to stay focused. If I listen to the audio while reading it, it helps me avoid zoning out. It took me 2 days to record this book out loud. I did it, so if you struggle like me, you don't have to anymore. If you want to give it a try, go ahead and grab the audio version and see for yourself. I've made my books as cheap as the platforms let me, so this isn't a ploy to make some extra coin. I promise. I hope you find it as valuable as I have. I figured I'd put this hack early on. This way, you'd have a chance to do it if you found the first chapter valuable enough to earn your attention. Pro tip. Hack for finishing books. I get distracted easily, so I need little tricks to keep my attention. This one helps me a lot. Finish chapters. Don't stop in the middle. Completing a chapter gives you positive reinforcement. It keeps you going. So, if you meet a tough chapter, finish it so you can start fresh on the next one. Section 1. What's a money model? Hormozi has the highest return on advertising of any business using our advertising tracking platform, by a mile. He has the biggest discrepancy between dollars spent and dollars earned. And we only work with businesses spending at least $250,000 per year on marketing or more. So these are the cream of the crop marketers, and his numbers are in the stratosphere by comparison. Alex Becker, CEO, Hyros. December 2019. Hello, sir. Can I have your ID so I can look up your reservation? The car rental agent said, smiling. I already had my ID in hand, ready. So I slid it across the counter. It looks like we don't have your car reserved. We have an equivalent car, though, and you're a big guy. Would you prefer a roomier pickup instead? Blinking a few times. Yeah, that sounds nice, I said. I've got you down here for 3 days. She cocked her head to the side, a bit. Would you like to have a late return so you can turn in the vehicle at any time during the day without worrying about late fees? I pulled up my schedule on my phone. Yeah, we have an evening flight, so that sounds good. Great, give me a second. Just putting that in. So would you like better insurance to cover any bumps and scratches on the car? It covers any and all damage to the vehicle during your time. Nope, I'm good. No plans on drag racing while I'm here, I joked. So only the minimum insurance then? Yeah, that's all I need. Okay then. I'll have your keys in a second. Did you want us to take care of fuel so you don't have to worry about filling it up? You can return it on empty and not worrying about paying a fee. We do it for $3.75 a gallon. What's gas cost around here? I asked. About $3.50 a gallon, she replied cheerfully. Sure, why not? I hate filling it up when I'm rushing to catch a flight. Alrighty then, here's your receipt. Just go around the corner and your truck should be halfway down to the left. Enjoy your trip. As I walked, I glanced at the receipt. It stopped me in my tracks. I could only laugh at myself. I came for a $19 a day car, and I left paying $100 a day, a 5x difference. And that's the power of a well-designed money model. They knew everything I wanted before I asked. And when they asked to solve problems I didn't even know I would have, I accepted. A money model happened. A money model is a sequence of offers. At their core, we find every opportunity to solve a customer's problems, and then offer to solve it. For that reason, money models tend to have many offers in a specific order. If you offer the right thing when customers realize they need it, you can make as many offers as you like. This is the rental car company's money model stated plainly. Offer 1, vehicle upgrade. Offer 2, late return. Offer 3, premium insurance. Offer 4, minimum insurance downsell. Offer 5, prepaid gas. So yeah, I paid more, but it also solved more problems. Let's break down the problems she solved. First, she solved my big man in small car problem by offering a vehicle that had more space. Then she solved my late checkout problem by offering the flexibility to keep vehicle longer. Then she solved my worries about dinging the car problem by offering insurance to protect against it. Then she solved my risk of missing my flight problem by offering a way to prepay for the gas ahead of time so I wouldn't have to do it on my ride back. And all of those things cost money that I was happy to pay. The rental car company thought out every nuance. They thought about every problem, then made their solution available to me. They offer solutions for higher fees and hassles I might have had later for smaller fees in total right now. As a result, my $19 rental became a $100 rental. I paid more money faster. And now we can see why rental car industry brings in billions in the United States alone, per month. A successful money model. Beware. Bad money models kill businesses. It costs many businesses more to get somebody to buy a thing than they make in profit off the thing. In other words, they lose money getting new customers. That's a big problem. And here's what happens. They spend money to get customers. At the end of the month, they realize they spent more than they made. They cut back on advertising. They get fewer customers than they can handle because they can't afford them. Then cut advertising altogether. Float the business with personal cash, loans, credit, and then pray for profit. Sell percentages of their business just to keep the lights on. Wait months or years to make their money back, if ever. Fall further and further behind until, finally, they lose it all. But it doesn't have to be that way. There's plenty of money. You just have to go get it. In traditional business, the slow drip of profits from lots of customers eventually pays for a single customer. This drip starves the business of cash. It means they can only get customers through advertising if they already have lots of customers. Big companies or small companies with investors can do this because they have the money to burn. Think about it this way. If you spend $100 in advertising to get a customer and make $500 in profit from them, that's a great deal. You should take it all day. But what if it takes you 2 years to make your cash back? It's a great business if you already have tons of cash in the bank. Otherwise, you're going to run out of money. That leaves you with 2 options. Option 1, wait 2 years to get paid and pray you don't run out of money. Option 2, get paid fast and grow as much as you darn well please. A good money model is option 2. Author note, make enough profit to cover your costs in 30 days or less. I like to cover my costs of getting a customer within 30 days. Main reason, any business can get interest-free money for 30 days in the form of a credit card. If you clear your balance before the end of the month, it works just like normal money. So you can use credit to get a customer, pay it back, and then use it again to get the next customer. And if you can pay it off before 30 days, you can do it again. Rinse and repeat. Good money models make millionaires. If you make more offers and people buy them, you make more money. If you make more money, you can use it to get more customers. If they pay you that money faster, the faster you can get those customers and stay profitable. But what if you make your customers twice as valuable? You get twice as many of them, and you get those customers at twice the speed. Your business grows 8 times faster. And if you triple them, your business grows 27 times faster. See where I'm going with this? You can get really big, really profitable, really fast with just a few changes. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Next up, money models are a sequence of offers. Different offers solve different problems. So if you want to win, you have to figure out what to offer next. To figure that out, you've got to understand the 4 types of offers. The 4 types of offers that make money models. Stop being poor. Paris Hilton. The limit does not exist. Lindsay Lohan as Kitty Heron in Mean Girls. Making one offer works better than making none, and making more offers works better than making one. Combining offers in a sequence makes a money model. My money models combine 4 different types of offers. 4 types of offers. Here are 4 types of offers. Attraction offers, upsell offers, downsell offers, and continuity offers. All improve our money model, but they do it differently. They work great on their own, but together they make your business unstoppable. If you look at a great business, you'll see different versions of these offers as core components of their money-making machine. You can use 1, 2, multiples of 1, or all 4 together. You can combine them however you want. But when I look at my most profitable businesses, I use all 4. Here's why. If you don't have an offer for getting customers, you won't get as many. But let's say you do. If you only have that one thing to offer, you won't make nearly as much money as you could. So if you have something to offer next, an upsell, you'll finally get some cash. But you still won't make as much money as you could because lots of people still say no. So we turn those no's into yeses with downsells. And that works fine. But it would be even better if we get that extra cash guaranteed to come in month after month. So you make a continuity offer to top it off. That's how I like to do it. So that's how I structured these sections. I start with attraction offers because if you're not getting customers, you need one of those first. Then we cover upsell offers, followed by downsell offers. Then to finish the 4 types, I show you my favorite continuity offers, exactly how I learned them. How each chapter is structured. Here's how the rest of the book reads. 1, the story of how I first learned this money model. 2, a description of how the money model works. 3, a few examples of how this money model works in different industries. Think of how you could use money model in your business. 4, important notes and tactics that make the money model work. These tidbits help you execute the play like it's your 100th time doing it on your first try. 5, a summary. All the important points about the money model, plus some extra thoughts sprinkled in about how to make the money model work even more profitably. Important notes. All right, before I release this pile of golden nuggets, I need to make a few things clear. Number 1, all businesses have money models. It makes a business a business. Switch the poor person mantra of this won't work for my business to the rich person mantra of how will I make this work for my business? They all work. Be creative. 2, some money models work better in some businesses than others. They're just different ways to offer stuff. If you just try and copy what they do, you'll be disappointed. To make it work for your business, you have to design your own. But don't worry, I'll show you how. 3, if a customer asks for their money back, give it back. Avoid the headache. And if you made a goof, fix the goof. Don't be a silly goose. Treat customers well. Spend the time and resources getting a customer better fit for your business. 4, hard selling is for weak products. If someone doesn't want something, that's okay. Don't convince someone against their will. Make offers available at the time your customer has a problem, and you'll be ahead of the competition. And if they don't want it, no sweat. Find somebody who does. It's a numbers game. 5, obey the law. I learned these plays in different situations from different people, using it on different platforms in different times in different places, following different rules. Advertising laws change all the time, and they tend to only get tighter, especially when it comes to the word free. Check with lawyers to see if an offer you want to make is legal or not. This book is intended to be money models inspiration, so use it that way. 6, be transparent. State the facts, and if the facts aren't compelling, change reality to make them compelling or learn to frame them in a way that is. Don't lie. You'll shortchange yourself long term. And unlike credit card debt, you can't file bankruptcy to erase a bad reputation. Once you have a bad one, it sticks for life. Number 7, any offer can be used on its own, at any time, in any order. A business works as long as it makes a profit. Most offers in this book could meet the minimum requirement on their own. When used in the right sequence and at the right time, they make a $100 million money model. I've got big dreams, and I bet you do too. So we're going to use them all. With that said, let's go for a ride. First up, attraction offers. Most businesses spend too much to get customers and make too little from them. They are cash constrained. But you use cash to get more customers, and I like more customers. So I always solve this first with an attraction offer. Free gift. Bonus tutorial on the 4 types of offers. If you want a more in-depth look at how we think through layering different offers, go to acquisition.com/training/money. It's free and publicly available. My goal is to earn your trust, and trust is built brick by brick. Allow this training to be the first of many bricks. Enjoy. Section 2, attraction offers. How to turn eyeballs into money. Attraction offers generate leads and convert them into customers. They turn advertising into money by offering something free or at a discount. We do this because everyone wants a great deal. In a great deal, customers get far more value than the price they pay. Strangers can only take your word on the value, but they absolutely understand the price. For that reason, discounts make anything a great deal to just about anyone. And the greater the discount, the better the deal. The greatest discount of all being free. Free and discount work interchangeably. First off, anytime I say free, you can use discount or $1. Anytime I use discount, you can also use free or $1 and so on. They all discount a product to some level, even if you discount 100%. If you can imagine a way to use a discount or a free offer, then you can do it. After that, I'll let you use your noggin to exchange them as you see fit. So how do you make money by offering free stuff? Think about it this way. People look for one thing and then buy another by accident all the time. Attraction offers get them to do it on purpose. But what's a better deal than free stuff? More and better free stuff. One free thing is awesome. 2 free things are awesomer. And maybe to get those 2 free things, they have to buy 1. That's how we make money on free stuff. In this section, I go over my 5 favorite ways to make money by offering free stuff. Number 1, win your money back. Number 2, giveaways. Number 3, decoy offer. Number 4, buy X, get Y free. Number 5, pay less now or pay more later. Let's make some money. Free gift. Bonus tutorial on attraction offers. I made a free video for you on how attraction offers work. If you want it, just go to acquisition.com/training/money. There's no opt-in required. Enjoy. Win your money back. If you do X or achieve Y within Z days, you can get it free. June 2013. I was in a room full of experienced gym owners, and I was the new guy. We all took turns talking about what was working well. That's when Danny piped up. Yeah, so as you guys know, I've been struggling with sales, and I think I got it figured out. I had this pain in the butt guy who wouldn't buy anything. He knew he needed it, but he also said he needed more accountability. So we were going back and forth, and he finally came to me with this idea. He said, how about this? I'll give you $500. You train me for 8 weeks, and if I hit my goal, I get my money back. But in return, you can use my results to market your business. Fair enough? I figured, what the heck, he wasn't going to buy anyways. So I said, sure. So what happened, I asked. He hit the goal. So did he give him his money back? Yeah, Danny said. I cut in. So what then? He just left? That's what you'd think, but he ended up using the money to buy more time. Seems decent enough. What about marketing his results? Dude, making his workouts public and posting his before and after pictures brought 13 referrals. Oh, that's insane. Now we're talking. Yeah, I know. I offer this to everyone now. The results are way better. People love the offer, and all the free advertising they do gets us their friends and family to join too. I'm making more money than ever. This was the first time I ever saw an offer like this. I updated it over time, but the core stayed the same. Pay now with a chance to get your money back later. I used it for private training, group training, private nutrition coaching, and group nutrition coaching. And once I saw how well it worked with my customers, I started putting the offer in my ads for new customers. My cost of getting customers went way down and my leads exploded. Description. A win your money back offer works like this. You set a goal for the customer and tell them how to reach it. If they reach it, then they qualify to get their money back or get it back as store credit. This offer grew my gyms better than any other. It was also the first Grand Slam offer gym launch taught to gym owners. It has tons of flexibility. So if you want to get more cash, get more customers, and get the better results, nothing beats it. To win your money back, the person has 3 options. Get results, take actions, or both. And to make this work, you have to make the results and actions simple to track. Results. Here, no matter what they do, if the customer gets the result, they win their money back. For example, making X dollars a month, getting Y customers, losing Z pounds, etc. Basically, they bet on their ability to reach the goal. Actions. Here, you hold them accountable for doing actions instead of getting results. No matter what results they get, if the customer does what you ask, they win their money back. For example, attend all sessions, calls, meeting, log progress, take pictures, do assigned homework, etc. Here, they bet on their ability to follow instructions, actions, and results. Here, you hold the customers accountable to following directions and getting results. If they do both, they win their money back. Often, people wanting to achieve a goal have too few skills to do it. Even if they did bet on themselves, they'd fail. By setting a good goal for them and showing them how to reach it, they have a fighting chance. Here, they bet on their ability to follow directions and that your directions will get them the result. Bottom line, customers put money down. If they do the stuff or get the result or both, they get it back as cash or store credit. Examples. Business to consumer offer, free 28-day blueprint. Deposit X dollars and get it all back if you, 1, attend all the consulting calls, 2, post your progress in the group once per week, 3, journal daily in our app, 4, attend your feedback session, and your transformation session. Hint, calls and meetings become opportunities to make more offers. Next example, business-to-business offer. 5 customers in 5 days free challenge. Deposit X dollars and get it all back. If you, 1, send 100 messages a day, 2, report stats on messages sent, 3, attend daily trainings, 4, post finished homework in group, 5, attend 5-day consulting call. Hint, here you offer more, better, or new products and services. Example number 3, physical product offer. Put 1 million miles on your car and get a free car. So you get a free car if you, 1, buy a new car from us, 2, drive the car 1 million miles, 3, turn it in, 4, take pictures, and B, in a press release. 5, we'll credit all your original purchase towards your next car. This was an actual offer by Volvo years ago. Important notes. This offer has generated $1 billion in sales. It works. I have made a lot of money with it. You can too. Won Your Money Back works with new, current, and previous customers. I like to use it with new customers because it offers the steepest discount possible, 100%. I like it with current customers because it mixes them in with new customers. And I like to use it to get previous customers back because bigger incentives get them to come back. It works well with stuff that people start and quit, like starting a business, learning new skills, losing weight, building fitness, beauty regimes, self-care, time management, mental health management, etc. It keeps motivation during the early pains of learning. To this day, I've never seen a better way of setting up a program for results, a true win-win. Don't worry, this offer makes money. If you did give all the money back, this offer wouldn't make money, but it does. First, many won't qualify, even with realistic conditions. Second, those who do qualify often stay as customers, but they can only stay customers if they have something else to buy, so have an upsell ready to apply their winnings to, which I'll cover in section 4, even more. Only offer Win Your Money Back if you feel okay with giving money back. Refunds are a part of doing business. However, when advertised well, the Win Your Money Back offer gets tons of extra customers. And when you give satisfied customers a great follow-up offer, you make plenty of profit. This more than outweighs the refunds. From the data we've collected from thousands of gyms, about 10% of all customers will ask for their money back. If you can't stomach that, don't do this. Offer store credit instead of cash. If you don't want to offer cash back, you can offer store credit instead. My testing showed offering store credit and cash back got the same number of customers, so you might as well offer store credit. But if you still want to advertise free, pair it with an unconditional satisfaction guarantee. Adding the unconditional guarantee never materially affected the people who wanted their money back. Check with legal counsel in your area, of course. Don't take blood money. If someone doesn't want me to have their money, I want it even less than they do. As a personal rule, if a customer asks for a refund, entitled or not, I give it to them. Just focus on getting the next customer. How to create your Win Your Money Back criteria. These criteria make or break this offer. Good criteria have 3 characteristics. 1, they're easy to track, so train them on exactly what they need to do, or they will mess it up. Bonus points if people already do it. Example, phones already track steps, word processors already track word count, cameras automatically date photos, etc. Get customers' results. Make criteria likely to get them to their desired results. Realistic criteria do just fine. If you think the criteria looks too easy, you've probably gotten close to realistic. They may take a few tries to get it right, but so does anything worth making. Examples, attend meetings, workouts, watch videos, etc. Whatever the best customers do to get the best results, make everyone do it, and they'll get great results too. 3, advertise the business. Make advertising the business part of your criteria. For example, posting about their participation, tagging in social media, referring, or leaving reviews and testimonials. How you apply store credit. This is important. When customers win their money back, offer to apply it over a longer period or a bulk package. Just offer to apply it to something that costs more than their winnings. In my experience, this keeps customers engaged and makes you more money. So here's what it looks like. You have a product or service that costs $200 a month. A customer wins $600 of credit. Avoid giving them 3 months free upfront. Instead, apply the $600 over 12 months. So $600 divided by 12 months is a $50 per month credit. Now they pay $200 per month minus the $50 credit for a total of $150 a month. To be clear, they can use the credit however they want, but I recommend that you present this first. If they ask to use it up front, you can share my perspective, which is that people fall off if they don't pay something. A discount over the long haul keeps them engaged over the long haul. So it's in the customer's best interest to keep some skin in the game. In-depth details on this upsell offer in the rollover upsell chapter in section 4. All meetings and calls provide opportunities to make more offers. Make check-in meetings part of your money-back criteria whenever you can, and make all meetings required to win their money back. Beyond helping them succeed, they are the best opportunities to make upsell offers. So after you've checked in, offer what makes sense based on their feedback. The Win Your Money Back offer and my gyms had 3 appointments. Nutrition orientation, which was before pictures, where I'd make a supplement offer. Progress check-in, where I'd make a membership offer. And transformation feedback, which was after pictures, where I'd make a membership offer again. And if they bought the membership at the last meeting, I offered a discount if they prepaid the year. Make everyone a winner. Promote and sell the program as though they will only get it back if they meet the criteria. But about halfway through, make your next offer as if they've already won. You lower the customer's anxiety about failing, and you keep them longer. They'll also love you that much more. It goes something like this. I know you're trying to hit this short-term goal, but what's your long-term goal? Okay, that's great to hear. You get that it's not about this short-term program, but about your long-term results. So I'll tell you what, to show you how much I want you to hit your long-term goal, I'll credit this program towards the next one, whether you hit the short-term goal or not. How's that sound? And then you sign them up right there for the long-term thing before they even finish. At the end of the program, let the losers win. If someone refuses your first upsell and fails the challenge, you can still upsell them again. Here's how. Act like they won. I say something like this. Don't worry about it. You started. That's the biggest victory of all. And even though you didn't hit your short-term goal, you met ours, which was finishing what you started. To show you that we're in this for the long haul, we'll credit your entire deposit towards staying with us long-term. That way you get your money back and you can still hit your goal. How does that sound? You'll turn that frown upside down and they'll love you for it. Remember, we don't get customers to make a sale, we make sales to get customers. The Win Your Money Back offer has a simple structure with lots of flexibility. At its heart, you offer a product or service and a way for customers to get their money back if they actually use it. Then, if they use it the way you suggest, they will get good enough results and stay open to more offers and/or longer-term commitments. Summary points. Win Your Money Back is magical for businesses that require customers to put in continuous effort to get their ideal outcome. The Win Your Money Back offer rocks because you get loads of upfront cash, you get more customers to say yes to you since it's lower risk, you get massive results for customers, you get more long-term customers, they advertise your offers to get you even more customers. Making some meetings a part of getting the deposit back give great opportunities to check in with your customers and make more offers specific to their needs. Everyone thinks businesses make money on people who fail this program. No, the real money comes from people who succeed with it and you have something else to offer them. Trust me on this one. The more results you deliver, the more money you'll make. Think long. Make the refund criteria easy to track, aligned with the customer's goals, and helpful to the business. Only use a Win Your Money Back offer if your refund rate is currently below 5%. Otherwise, fix your product before doing this. You'll risk getting too many refunds. Put the store credit towards another, preferably more expensive offer. You want them to stay customers, so give them the opportunity. You never want people to stop paying you. To make more sales and keep more customers, make everyone a winner in private. That way, everyone stays surprised and grateful when you make your upsell offer. Free gift, Win Your Money Back offer training video. I've made a tremendous amount of money with this offer, and I have more details and stories I couldn't reasonably fit in this book. If you want that, I made a free video for you, no opt-in required. To watch it, just go to acquisition.com/training/money. Author note. Send me cool money models you find or use. Submit any really cool money models you see, and I'll feature them on my channel and in upcoming versions of this book. I want this book and the online training that's free to expand over time to encompass every type of money model. And I need your help to do it. I will only live one life, but together we can scour the earth for the best money models in existence. Everyone wins. So if you find a cool one, just send it to value@acquisition.com. Follow the same 5-step format listed above, and you can send any links to it if you can. Make sure to check out acquisition.com/training for updates on new ones. Giveaways. Many will enter, many will win. Disclaimer. Sweepstakes and giveaways are heavily regulated. Main reason, they're exceptionally powerful, and when done wrong can become illegal lotteries. We don't want that. Jail time, no bueno. Make sure you follow all the local advertising laws. This description is no way a guarantee of lawfulness. I take no responsibility for anything you do or don't do as a result of reading this chapter. Woo, okay, got that out of the way. August 2020. I hopped on the phone with the owner of a fitness certification business to talk shop. In a few minutes, he gave me the rundown about how they certify fitness enthusiasts and help them find clients. Interesting business you've got, I said. How do you get leads? Well, it's pretty simple. We advertise a full ride scholarship for our entire program. People apply with their contact information and then answer a few questions. We ask stuff like, why should we pick you for the full ride scholarship? The best answer gets a full ride. But we also do something more. Nice. Keep going, I said. We give out partial scholarships. What do you mean? How's that work? Well, we often have a clear winner for the full ride, but tons of people have inspiring stories, so I want to make sure they get scholarships too. Now, I can only give away one full ride, but I can give away as many partial scholarships as I want. And then it hit me. Oh, so lots of people apply for the grand prize and only one person gets that, but the other applicants qualify for smaller prizes. Right, so I make a big deal out of the person who wins the full ride scholarship, but then I call everyone else to let them know they got the partial scholarship. When I talk to them, they're thrilled. Most of them join our program on the spot. So they don't know the actual price of your thing when they hop on the call. Nope. But they know the value of the full ride scholarship, and then when you present the discounted price of your program with the partial scholarship, it's still a huge savings. Exactly. So not only do you get tons of engaged leads, but you also get more customers with your surprise discount. Genius. It works really well. We actually have to cap it to make sure we can service all the new signups. Believe it or not, we teach the same play to trainers that we certify. It works just as well to get fitness customers and sometimes even better. Man, I love it. He presented this as an education offer and as a fitness offer, but it's so much more. I'm going to show you how to use it in any business. Free giveaways generate many leads who show interest in your most expensive product. What could be better? Description. Giveaway offers advertise a chance to win a big prize in exchange for your content information and whatever else you want. Then, after picking a winner, you offer everyone else the big prize at a discounted price. Giveaways also go by names like scholarship, sweepstake, and raffles. They all mean enter for a chance to win. To run a giveaway offer, you pick a grand prize, pick your promotional offer, ask for contact information and other eligibility criteria, pick what actions you want entrants to take to qualify for the big prize, put the giveaway on a deadline to add urgency, announce the grand prize winner, and contact everyone else. Let's go into each with more detail. Pick a grand prize. Make your grand prize the thing you want everyone to buy. Make sure you assign a monetary value to your grand prize to serve as a price anchor. For instance, if you sell $5,000 worth of value for $2,000, then advertise the $5,000 value. Next, pick your promotional offer. Your promotional offer takes the place of the partial scholarship in the story. You create it by enhancing your core offer with a discount, a bonus, or by minorly changing it from the grand prize in order to ethically justify a price reduction, using the grand prize as a price anchor. And the bigger the discount, the more compelling the offer. So the bigger the value you ascribe your grand prize, the better. Remember, leads entered the giveaway because they found the grand prize interesting. It gets you qualified leads because you offer what they already showed interest in at a discount. Call your promotional offer the thing you sell to everyone else, whatever you want for your giveaway: scholarship, gift card, dollars off, store credit, vouchers, etc. Next, ask for contact information. In exchange for a chance to win, ask for permission to contact them in any way you please for follow-up promotions. Beyond that, I survey for prize eligibility and then ask them to take qualifying actions. So, what's eligibility? If I ask them if they're a fit for my products, like, do you own a vet clinic, or more character/need-based questions like, why should you be selected? As for qualifying actions, those are other stuff entrants do to qualify to win. I also use these to get them to promote my giveaway more or demonstrate higher levels of interest. Example, attending a call or event, making a post, entering a group, etc. Put the giveaway on a deadline to add urgency. Set a date for the grand prize drawing. Make your giveaway more urgent by only making it available for a limited time. I like 3 to 7 days from the day I start promoting it. As soon as leads enter the giveaway, update them daily. First, let them know how long they have left until you announce the winner. You can do this with email, direct messages, text, social media posts, and so on. Do as many times as reasonable. Once a day across all platforms works fine. Second, provide value along with your countdown. Show everyone the benefits of the grand prize, how excited they should be, and refer everyone to social proof. Keep the hype alive. Pro tip: whisper, tease, shout. Once people enter the free giveaway, it may help to think of the countdown like a mini product launch. So check out the Affiliates and Partners chapter of $100 Million Leads for a detailed look on launches. Announce the grand prize winner and start contacting everyone else. Announce the grand prize winner publicly, then message everyone else who qualifies for your core offer privately. The beauty is, everybody else qualifies for your promotional offer. Notify them by text, email, and direct messages. In that message, ask them to schedule a call because they qualified for something. If you need a reason, just say that you found their answers or story so compelling you felt obligated to give them something just for entering. Think of your promotional offer like a participation trophy. To make sure they redeem, add another deadline. Make claiming your promotional offer, the scholarship, gift card, dollars off, store credit, vouchers expire in 7 days. The second countdown works like the first. Show the benefits, more social proof, and more valuable stuff about your offer. Give them a way to book a call to claim their promotional offer. Explain the cost to value using their discount. My rule of thumb: make your core offer discount equal to 10 to 30% of your gross margins. Say we advertise a grand prize with a $5,000 value and a $2,000 retail price tag. Everyone else gets it for $1,800, a 10% discount off retail. When we let them know they qualified for something, we explain they get $5,000 value for an $1,800 price tag. By comparing the value of the thing to what they pay, a 10% discount becomes a 64% difference in cost to value. Bottom line, remember, everyone that entered the giveaway showed interest in your thing, and if somebody shows interest in a thing that you have to offer it to them. Example free giveaways. Dentist offer. Free Perfect Smile giveaway. Grand prize, a free set of invisible braces. $6,000 retail price. Promotional offer, $2,000 gift card for braces. Physical products offer, free year of organic dog food. Grand prize, free year of organic dog food, $1,000 retail price. Promotional offer, $300 gift card for dog food, usable only with a 1-year subscription. Services offer, free ultimate giveaway. Grand prize, free 1-year package, $5,000 retail price. Promotional offer, $2,000 voucher redeemable towards 1 year of service agreement. Consulting offer, free 16-week turnaround giveaway. Grand prize, 16-week turnaround, retail price $12,000. Promotional offer, $6,000 partial scholarship. Important notes. Consult legal counsel about how to structure your giveaway. I'm not legal counsel, but I do consider these no-brainers because of the way that I like to do business. Somebody actually has to win the grand prize. Make the grand prize and qualifications to win clear in the rules. Make clear that more than one person can win a prize. Ask your legal counsel about the rest. Eligibility criteria: get more customers to buy your core offer. More people will take your core offer if you can make the value specific to them. I ask questions like this to get ammo. Why should we pick you? Why this program? Why now? Why does this matter to you? Why is this important to you? What's your goal? Etc. That being said, the more work you make it to enter, the fewer people will enter, but the more qualified they'll be. So find your sweet spot. If your giveaway doesn't work, it means your grand prize wasn't grand enough. One of my portfolio companies ran a giveaway. They barely got interest. Their grand prize? Tickets to their event. Not compelling. I told them grand prizes only work if they're grand. They tried it again with a $50,000 bundle of equipment from a well-known supplier in the gym space, plus their core product for a year, and this time it crushed. Surprise. When you have an awesome thing to give away and you advertise it properly, the leads flood in, and giveaway kind of explains itself. So if nobody bites, then I suggest you give away something better, or at least better for the audience. Give away 2 prizes for twice the leads. If you give away 1 prize, that's fine. But if you give away 2 grand prizes, you can get twice the leads or more. Here's how. Just tell everyone that if someone they refer wins the grand prize, they win one too. That way, they get endless entries into the contest by referring their friends. This gets more people to refer and work together. This also provides a sneaky benefit. Referrers are invested in the success of their referrals. This keeps quality high. Here's an example I did for School.com, a platform I co-own for people to build and monetize communities. Refer a winner and you win too. Many of you are inviting friends to play the games with you, and that's the point, to make business fun. To encourage this even more, we're adding a new incentive. If a person that you refer gets in the top 10, you get to come too, aka if they win, you win. Beyond that, as a reminder, anyone you refer to school earns you a lifetime 40% commission. Everyone's going to come to school eventually, and people can only be referred once. And since you're all early, you have a bigger opportunity to refer. So I'd encourage you to refer them before someone else does, or they come on their own. Imagine referring all your friends to Facebook before everyone was on it. Like that, but cooler because you're actually helping them learn and grow and getting a commission too. To refer somebody to share your referral link, go here. P.S. You'll have a higher likelihood to win in the games if the people you refer already have an audience to give their group an immediate boost. Scarcity, scarcity, scarcity. Limit your giveaway by time, number of entries, or both. You can run giveaways for a specific amount of time, example 7 days, a specific number of entries, example 5,000 entries, or both. I like both. I match how many people I let enter the giveaway with the number of people I have the time and resources to connect with inside 7 days. Any more would be a waste. Urgency, urgency, urgency. I add urgency in 3 places: to enter, to claim, to use. Make how long they have to enter clear in the advertisements. Once you announce the winners, let them know how long they have to claim it. When they do, schedule their call the same day or the next day if you can. Once you let people know they won, tell them how long they have to use it. I like hours, but I have gone up to 5 days. In short, always have deadlines. Have downsells available. Some won't or can't buy your promotional offer, even with the discount or bonus, and that's okay. Here's how I approach it. At the start of the call, let them know they qualified for 2 prizes and that you'll help them figure out which way makes the most sense for them. Then present your promotional offer, aka the discount on the grand prize thing. If they take it, great. If not, then offer the same discount by percentage on any other product you have that makes sense for them. If you have a recurring revenue business, apply their discount over the longest period of time they'll agree to. Then set up their monthly subscription to bill automatically at normal rates after the discounted period ends. Summary points. At their core, giveaways ask an audience to apply to get a high-value thing of yours for free. Many will enter, one wins. The rest qualify for discounts on your core offer. Pick a grand prize people want. Give 2 prizes away if you want more people to refer. Tell them if someone they refer wins, they win the other prize. Offer a chance to win the grand prize to anyone who enters and qualifies. You can get great information from every lead because you can make it part of the entry process. Get information that indicates how your offer will provide them value. This becomes important for making offers later. Advertise your giveaway for 7 days or until the number of leads surpasses the number that you can manage to call in 7 days, whichever comes first. Book appointments with everyone else to claim your promotional offer. Use whatever reason why feels good for you. Put an expiration date on people claiming their prizes to make them more likely to claim them. If somebody says no to your core offer, have another product or service to discount. It may suit the lead better. Free gift. Giveaways bonus training. Giveaways are one of the strongest attraction offers on earth. They're so good, they need to be regulated. I mean, who doesn't want something for nothing, right? I made a free video training that covers the topic in depth. If you love this stuff as much as me, you can check it out at acquisition.com/training/money. As always, you can scan the QR code if you hate typing. Enjoy. Decoy offer. Which one do you think will get you the best results? June 2014. John, my second mentor, retired early. He spent his retirement raising his girls, playing golf, and hanging out at his lake house. He was a man who had lived. Once in a while, he'd invite me to his lake house, and on those long drives, he taught me things about life and business I use to this day, like the difference between price and value, the pros and cons of low-cost offers, high-volume, low-price business models, differences between recurring subscriptions and one-time transactions, and the art of keeping things simple in business and life. John was great company. I often wish we would drive forever so I could soak everything in. To him, this was just another story to pass the time, but to me, it was a lesson I would never forget. The 5-day, $5 VIP tanning pass. You see, the beauty of the $5 5-day pass is everyone thinks they can get tan in 5 days, and they can, but it's never as tan as they want to get. And if they try to speed things up, they'll burn. So when someone comes in with a pass, we ask them how tan they want to get. And as soon as they say they want to get a few shades darker, we'll give them the turkey talk. I was like, what's the turkey talk? John smiled and continued. Say a Thanksgiving turkey takes 3 hours to cook. We all know what happens if you double the temperature to cook it in half the time. You burn it. It takes at least 5 to 10 sessions to get the color you want without burning. And since they got to take some time between sessions, it always takes more than 5 days. And once they realize that, we say, let's just credit your VIP pass towards your first month. Why buy so many $25 day passes when members get unlimited access for just $19.99 a month? They immediately see the value and take to membership. Easy as that. 5 years later. Hey boss, we've got a problem. Oh boy. What's up? I said. Our fitness leads have gotten way too expensive. The guys who can sell are still making it work, but most of them are barely breaking even. Dang. So it finally happened, I said. I pressed my hands to my forehead. I knew this was coming. And the truth is, I was dreading it. I tried for weeks to put a spin on our previous offer, a new or interesting twist that would buy us time, but our tests had failed so far. You got any offers up your sleeve, he asked? I racked my brain, then remembered the $5 VIP tanning pass. That might just work. Why don't we offer something super cheap to get leads, but when they come in, make them a crazy offer that costs more, but is 100 times better? They can still take the cheap thing, but we'll just explain that they'll get way better results with the extra accountability, nutrition, etc. Yeah, I can run something like that, he said. A few weeks later. Alex, I think we cracked it. Awesome. Walk me through it. So we give 2 options. The first option is free. I give 1 session per week. The second option is an ultimate version for $3.99. It comes with unlimited sessions, one-on-one coaching, more personalized stuff, and a guarantee they'll get results or they repeat the program for free. Oh man, that guarantee is solid. What's the take rate? We got 70 to 80% taking the $3.99 option. We're crushing it. Awesome. Let's scale it. John was a brilliant salesman and patient teacher. His philosophy of giving customers what they want now so you can give them what they need later shaped many ways I do business. He also inspired the offer that saved my gyms. But the most valuable thing I learned from him was this. You have to know what gets results for customers better than they do. This makes our premium offer the clear solution. And making our premium the clear solution is what Decoy offers are all about. Description. Decoy offers advertise something free or discounted. Then when the lead asks to learn more, you also present a more valuable premium offer. The premium offer provides more features, benefits, bonuses, guarantees, and so on. By putting your decoy offers and premium offer side by side, leads can see how much more valuable your premium offer is. I like decoy offers because they get more customers overall. They either take the decoy version or the premium version. If they take the premium version, great. If they take the decoy, also great. It gives you time to upgrade them rather than just losing them immediately. But either way, you can close everyone. This makes it cheap and profitable to get new customers, and any business can do it. Here are the steps to make a decoy offer. Advertise a lesser, smaller, or simpler version of your premium offer as a decoy. Then, when leads engage, offer both options but emphasize the premium one. Examples: lemonade stand offer, physical products. Attraction offer, free week of lemonade or $1 week of lemonade. That would be the attraction offer. Decoy option. You can have this water and powdered lemon and corn syrup, or premium option, the organic, all-natural, vegan, gluten-free, imported Italian lemons, which are cold-pressed and shipped straight to your door. You'll never need to waste time coming to the store again. It'll have you feeling like a Labrador puppy chasing butterflies all day. It also comes with other flavors, like our sparkling rosewater lemonade. Float tank center example. Service. Attraction offer. Free 6-week stress release, or a $6 6-week stress release. Decoy option. 1 float per month with at-home do-it-yourself stress release exercises. Premium option. 2 times per week floats for 6 weeks, one-on-one consulting, journal, sleep routine, satisfaction guaranteed. Gym offer, local business. Attraction offer. Free 21-day transformation, or $21 21-day transformation. Decoy option when they walk in the door. Workouts done in a school.com group once a day. A general nutrition plan. Can watch recordings. No support. No guarantee. Premium option. Unlimited workouts. A personalized nutrition plan. One-on-one accountability. Results guarantee, or you get another 21 days free. Important notes. How to make your decoy offer. Offer fewer components, older models, or less personalized versions of your premium offer. Also, remove any guarantees. Your attraction offer only has to get leads to engage, nothing more. Advertise benefits, not the features. We want to sell them on the dream outcome. We advertise a transformation in 21 days, not workouts and meal plans. Leads get specific product details in the sales presentation, not the advertising. Private jets and rowboats can both get you to an exotic island, but the premium option is certainly more enjoyable. You can advertise discounts in 4 ways. So let's say you have a year-long thing that costs $100 a month. If you wanted to have them pay $900 for the year, you could say 1, percentage off, 25% off, 2, an absolute amount off, $300 off, 3, a free portion, so 3 months free, or 4, total package, 1 year for $900, which you cross out $1,200 above it. They all mean the same thing. It's worth testing to see which one converts better in your market. Make the contrast huge. The value of the premium option comes from the huge difference between it with the decoy option. So make the decoy option as basic as reasonable. Then make the premium option as awesome as possible. The bigger the contrast, the better the deal, the more customers will take it. Discount offers have higher show-up rates than free offers. In my experience, if you run a free attraction offer, you'll get more leads. If you run a discount offer, you'll get fewer leads, but a higher percentage will show up. So if you have low show-up rates for appointments, try a discount offer instead. This is especially important for businesses where you have high cost of someone not showing up. Think doctors, lawyers, dentists, etc. If possible, present the premium offer first. In a perfect world, they take the premium offer immediately. The decoy offer stays in your back pocket. If they come in specifically asking for the decoy option up front, then get them to give you permission to sell to them. If they ask to hear about your decoy, you are legally required to present it. Or if you prefer to present it first, here's how I like to do it. I ask them this simple question: are you here for free stuff or lasting results? And as soon as they say results, which most people do, skip to your premium offer. If they say free stuff, present the decoy offer, then immediately contrast it with your premium offer. Then only after presenting both, ask them, which do you think will get you to your goal faster? Or which would you prefer, the less valuable thing or why, more valuable thing? Benefit 1, 2, 3. At this point, they'll have to say the premium offer. Then you can move forward in the sale, mutually agreeing it's the best for them. When making your premium offer, get excited about it. Present it as superior to the decoy offer, because it is. And assuming it is, how it fits the customer better. Your excitement motivates people to take the option that will get them the best value. From a selling perspective, you want to talk to the lead as if you already know they will accept your offer. Many salespeople refer to this as an assumed close. You operate from a position of, this is what everyone does. This is just a formality. Let me get your ID and credit card so you can get your value. No hype, just friendly disposition, almost bored of how regularly people buy. Surprise benefit, optional. To take this a step further, if someone takes the decoy option, you can choose to surprise them with a few or low to zero cost features from your premium offer. Just say something like, hey, I'm going to throw this in, even though it's part of our premium offer, just because I want you to get great results. This builds goodwill, over-delivers, and increases the chances they take your upsells later. Remember, they're still leads. Summary points. Decoy offers advertise something free or discounted. Then, when leads ask to learn more, you also present a more valuable premium offer. 2, make the premium offer far more valuable than the decoy option by adding more features, benefits, bonuses, and guarantees. Strip down your decoy offer as much as reasonable. When leads ask about your decoy offer, present your premium offer right next to it. Ask, are you here for free stuff or lasting results? For permission to offer the premium offer first. You can still make money from leads who pick the decoy option. You'll learn the best way to deliver your decoy product and maximize the upsells from it. Expect to make money fast, and if you're not, then make the contrast between offers larger. Free gift, no opt-in required, decoy offers training. Decoy offers are one of the most flexible attraction offers in any business. You just need to know more about your customers' problems than they do. They're also easy to train people to sell. I've run them in a number of different industries. If you want to nerd out on the topic, I made a full video breakdown for you. You can check it out at acquisition.com/training/money. Buy X, get Y free. Buy one puppy, get 2 puppies free. Downtown Nashville, 2020. Bars and shops at this popular tourist destination went in and out of business all the time, but one store reigned supreme, Boot Factory. Their neon sign cut through the visual clutter of the street like a hot knife through butter. A cowboy boot bigger than my car directed me to the front door. There was no mistaking what they wanted me to do, so of course I obeyed. And as I got closer, I could make out their offer. Buy 1 pair, get 2 pair free. A decade passed since I'd been to Nashville, but I remember the sign and buy 1, get 2 free offer like it was yesterday. As a kid on bar crawls, I thought the offer was dumb. How could they give away so much stuff and stay in business? But now, with some offer making under my belt, I could appreciate it. I went straight to the men's section and grabbed a boot. Curious, the price was marked down twice to a final offer of $600 for the pair. But these were normal looking boots. The young me would have scoffed, but the business me realized that I had missed something. The store got much bigger since the last time I saw it, so the offer clearly worked. Then it clicked. They charged 3 times the price for a single pair of boots because they came with 2 more pairs. So rather than saying, come to Boot Factory and buy boots at a fair price, they managed to create a free offer. Even in the few minutes I checked out the store, bachelorettes filled in getting matching pairs of boots. And since the Boot Factory sat in the middle of a street full of cowboy-themed bars, this happened a lot. It was brilliant. Description. In Buy X, Get Y free offers, when customers buy something, they get other stuff free. The more free stuff they get, and the higher its value, the better it works. Free offers get way more attention than discount offers. But if you have one thing to sell and you give it away, you go hungry. In situations like this, businesses tend to lean on discounts. They run sales relying on holidays, seasonal changes, or whatever as reasons to temporarily lower their prices and get more customers. But by selling more than one thing at once, you can turn discount offers into even stronger free offers. When you have more than one item, you can make the discount value large enough that it covers the price of the more stuff. For example, I could sell 3 t-shirts for $10 each for a total of $30. Or I could sell 1 t-shirt for $30 and give away 2 for free. It's the same price, but way more free stuff. And if I wanted to offer a discount rather than only reframe the price, I could do this. I could sell 3 t-shirts for $6.67 each for a total of $20, which is a 33% discount. Or, keeping the same discount, I could sell 1 shirt for $20 and give away 2 free. It's the same price, but way more free stuff again. Boot Factory took the first option. They tripled the price of 1 pair of boots and added value in more boots. And an expensive pair of boots with 2 free gets Boot Factory more customers than selling 1 pair at a fair price. Plus, if you can include free, then it attracts even more customers. Examples. Buy 1, get 2 free physical products offer. The Boot Factory offer. 1 pair of boots, $200. Buy X, get Y free offer. Buy 1 for $600, get 2 pairs free. End result, they still buy 3 pairs of $200 boots for a total of $600. 3 versions. Now here's 3 different versions for an 18 months of services agreement, aka 3 pairs of boots. Here's a good version. Buy 12 months, get 6 months free, $1,800. Here's a better version. Buy 6 months, get 6 months free, $1,800. Here's the best version. Buy 6 months, get 12 months free, $1,800. Everyone pays the same price for the same amount of service, but the third option is the most compelling. Hint, it has the most free stuff. Important notes. Buy X, get Y free gets people to buy more stuff and provides more value. It used to take a whole year for some of my service businesses to make their money. But buy 6, get 6 offer attracted far more customers than the original month-to-month offer. Even better, they got paid up front for it. Raise prices before giving away free stuff to preserve profits. If you use this to attract customers, it will work. And since it will work, you need to make money. So permanently raise prices to accommodate the discount. Don't lie. Actually raise your prices. Since this is what all new customers will be coming in on, then it makes sense to change it for a season at least. Plus, plenty of people might still take your double prices a la carte and break your limiting beliefs around prices. You're welcome. Buy X, get Y free works better if you have more free stuff than paid stuff. For example, buy 10, get 2 free is not as strong as buy 2, get 10 free. This seems obvious, but again, people don't do it. To make it work better, give more free stuff than you ask people to buy. Just play with the pricing until it makes sense for you. Buy 1, get 2 instead of buy 2, get 1. The free things can be different from the paid things. When people first start doing offers like this, they match the free and paid stuff, but you can mix and match whatever you want. Just make sure the value of different free stuff still makes the offer compelling. Example, let's say socks have a $10 value. If they buy 1 shirt for $10 but get $20 of free socks, it may seem like a better deal. More cheaper things can work better than fewer free expensive things. Revisiting the t-shirt example. Let's say I could only afford to give away 1 shirt for free, but for the same cost, I could give them 3 pairs of socks. I'd probably test buy 1 shirt, get 1 shirt free against buy 1 shirt, get 3 pairs of socks for free. Socks cost less than a shirt, but people still see buy 1 thing, get 3 things free. Sometimes more cheaper things works better than fewer expensive things. Rather than offer a 33% discount, try buy 1, get 2 free. Even though it can be structured to accomplish the same thing, free drives more interest than a discount. More people know the value of free than the value of 1 shirt. For example, rather than selling $10 shirts for $6.67 each, 33% off, you may get more interest and make more money by offering buy 1 shirt for $20, get 2 free. Just test it. Do not make offers like this if you can't manage money. While buy X, get Y free offers create massive cash flow for a business, you need to deliver. So if you get a whole year's worth of payments in a month, make sure you can deliver for the whole year. Budget the correct amount of money to service your customers for the duration of your agreement. Don't be a goon and buy yourself a house with the cash meant for servicing your customers. Selling stuff you can't deliver on breaks the law and ruins your reputation. Deliver on your promises. Make this offer to existing customers for fast cash. If you have a recurring business already and need fast cash, you can make this offer to existing customers. Many will happily buy 10 and get 2 free at their current price. Just cap how many can take the offer to 10% of your customer base. This gives you a good cash pop and keeps recurring cash flow healthy. Even if customers prepay then, you can still upsell them different stuff now. A lot of people don't want to make more offers to customers who prepay for stuff. This is a mistake. Speaking from experience, these are the people who spend the most money. Give them other offers to buy, and they will. After all, they may have prepaid months ago. Their wallets have been refreshed with new money that is dying to make it in your pocket. Don't get in the way. If customers only buy once, make the buy as big as you can. The boot factory in my story catered to tourists that want to fit in at the local cowboy bars. This means most of their customers made 1 purchase ever. For that reason, it makes sense to make that purchase as large as possible. Just provide the value to back it up. If you only have 1 shot, you might as well make it count. Summary points. In buy X, get Y free offers, when customers buy something, they get other stuff free. Buy X, get Y free works for stuff that makes sense to buy more of or get longer access to. Basic buy X, get Y free offers reframe pricing. Buy 1, gets 2 free costs the same as buying 3, except customers see the free offer as more valuable. Just look at the 18 months of service example. Always try to give more free things than paid things. You can pair different free things with your paid things. Some buy X, get Y free offers discount the price, where buying more things costs less per thing than buying the same number of things one at a time. Buy X, get Y free can lengthen the amount of time customers stay. If normal customers stay for 3 months, then buy 2, get 2 free will keep them for 4 months. or whatever you set it at. This gives you more opportunities to make more offers and provide more value. If you use buy X, get Y free to generate lots of cash fast, make sure you manage it well and deliver on your promises. If you need fast cash, you can make this offer to existing recurring customers. Just cap how many you sell to so you still have cash flow. Keep selling customers who prepay long durations. They are the most likely customers to buy again. Free gift. Buy X, get Y free video course. Buy X, get Y free gets lots of cash and lots of customers. You just need to know your math. I made a free video for you giving you a few more creative ways to use it. You can watch the video for free at acquisition.com/training/money. Pay less now or pay more later. Time is money. Benjamin Franklin. June 2016. A headline caught my attention. Double your reading speed in 3 hours or it's free. I opened and scanned the text. Inside, the world's fastest reader offered a free training to double my reading speed in 3 hours. So I registered. Why not? The registration page said, you can put your credit card down for $0 and get billed $297 tomorrow. And if your reading speed doesn't double, just email us before then and we'll cancel the charge. But you must attend in order to be eligible. Or you can just pay $97 right now and as a free bonus, get the recordings, which won't be for sale anywhere else. I decided on the first option. I wanted to see if my reading speed doubled before paying anything. The whole training, I expected him to sell me more stuff, but he simply provided value. After 2 hours using his tactics, my reading speed doubled. Impressive. The training had been true to the promise. He earned his $297. After that, he talked about how I could learn to read even faster with his 8-week training program. I was satisfied with my results, so I chose not to take the upsell. He taught me a skill I still use to this day, but the true value came from learning a brand new attraction offer. Description. In Pay Less Now or Pay More Later, you give people a choice to pay full price later or pay a discounted price now. This play works so well because remove all risk from the customer. They pay later and only if they like it. So it combines the benefits of a delayed payment and a satisfaction guaranteed. Anyone can sell this. Almost anyone will agree to pay later if they're satisfied. But once they agree to pay later, you can get them to pay now with hefty discounts and valuable bonuses. The pay later option allows you to advertise free since they can choose to pay or not. This gets lots of engaged leads. But this free offer has an added benefit. We get their card on file. So if they choose this option and hate the product, then they can cancel at any time before the charge goes through. If they accept the pay later option, we make a follow-up offer to pay now, and pay now options provide a 20 to 50% discount and greater bonuses. And since we already have their card on file, make it easy for them to pay. Whether they choose to pay now or pay later, you've got customers and likely some profit. But to take full advantage of this offer, you want something else to sell. So have something more, better, or newer to offer when the time is right. And don't worry, we'll go deep on upsells in the next section. Examples. Find your first real estate deal. Free 3-day workshop. Pay later option. $0 for 3-day workshop. Get billed $500 at the end unless you cancel. Pay now option. $299 for 3-day workshop plus recordings, one-on-one call with certified distressed property expert, plus printed materials to use delivered at the workshop. Upsell offer from the workshop. $30,000, take you through every other step of closing your first deal within 6 months, plus legal templates, advisor to vet the investment, inspection checklist, etc. Local business service. Trim your hedges for free. Pay later option. $0 lawn cut plus hedges, then $600 after, if satisfied. Pay now option. $369 lawn cut and hedges and lawn treatment. Upsell. $199 per month lawn care services. The rep comes to the house, makes the estimate, and offers both options. Then upsells after the work is done. Physical products. 14-day clothing trial. Pay later. $0 now, get it, then get billed $149 in 14 days. Pay now. $97 for the closing, plus an accessory that goes with it. Upsell. The dress comes with an offer for a monthly subscription to more clothes like this. Customers must return the product in like-new condition before billing to qualify for the guarantee. Important notes. Promise a clear yes-no result. First, make your promise a clear yes or no result. Second, make sure you can deliver on it within your time frame. If you don't, they will ask not to be billed. Duh. For example, if you promise to decrease someone's shoulder pain, have them rate their pain 1 to 10 before you do your magic. Then ask them to rate it after. If it went down, you've succeeded and you can sell them something else. Keep the promise simple, clear, and measurable. This avoids unnecessary cancellations. Make a conditional satisfaction guarantee. People can only cancel the billing if they qualify. For example, I had to show up to the reading training to qualify to cancel the charge. After all, They can't say that you suck if they never tried it. So be sure to track the conditions necessary to qualify. Think attendance, showing up to an appointment, turning in data, etc. Make the criteria what people do to get the most value out of the product. Win-win. Bonuses for your pay now option. I hate when people repeat content and call it new. So I didn't want to be like that. I dedicated an entire chapter in $100 million offers, bonuses. You can grab a copy of that book or watch the video training on my site for free at acquisition.com/training/offers. Optimizing your pay now and pay later offer. If too many people take your pay later option, discount the pay now option more, add better bonuses, or both. If too many people take your pay now option, do the opposite. If more than 10% of pay later people cancel their payment, you promise too much, the guarantee conditions are too low, or the price is too high. Note, no matter how well you deliver, some people will cancel the payment, and that's okay. Factor it into your cost of doing business and keep living your life. This works for recurring revenue businesses too. You just give them the option to pay a higher ongoing rate 30 days later, or they pay less today and keep the lower rate for good. Plus, add in some bonuses. See Section 6, Continuity, Chapter One-Time Bonuses for more details. Pro tip. If you run events, workshops, presentations, hint at your next offer early. If the reading guru had said, everyone wants to know what my next reading intensive starts because they sell out so fast, I'll get to it at the end, but please pay attention. I want to deliver on my promise to make sure you guys double your reading speed. By hinting about his next offer earlier, he would have sold more of it. Let me explain. I used to do a lot of nutrition consultations. People would interrupt me all the time to ask about supplements. It annoyed me. So one day I spouted, everyone wants to know what supplements to buy. We'll get there, I promise. But please pay attention to the nutrition section. It matters more. By accident, I applied everyone bought supplements without offering them. And all the head nods I got showed that they actually did want more products. And all these factors got more people to buy when I did offer it to them. Summary points. Pay less now or pay more later offers give people a choice to pay full price later or pay a discounted price with additional bonuses if they pay now. The pay later option has a delayed payment with a conditional guarantee. Have clear criteria to qualify for the guarantee and easy ways to measure it. If you can, align the criteria with what gets people the most value from the product. The pay now option offers 20 to 50% discount and bonuses if they pay now. Offer customers the pay now option after they accept the pay later option. If they choose pay now, they get the discount and bonuses instead of the guarantee. Make sure you promise easy to track, difficult to refute, and clear yes/no results. If you have more than 10% canceling, you promise too much, the guarantee conditions are too low, or the price is too high. Also, give extra attention to those who claim they haven't received what was promised before the cancellation deadline. It may help reverse them. Free gift. Pay less now, pay more later training. No opt-in. This is one of the most creative offers I've ever seen or used. It does exceptionally well with digital products and short duration services. These can be scary effective and also feel good. It's super easy to teach salesmen as well. If you want to learn more about them, I made a deeper training for you for free at acquisition.com/training/money. Free goodwill offer. He who said money can't buy happiness hasn't given enough away. I became a quadriplegic in 2018 and was living on welfare until I found your content and book. I made $50,000 the following 12 months as a freelancer. Danny W. I have a question for you. Will you help someone you've never met if it costs you nothing, but you didn't get credit? Most people do, in fact, judge a book by its cover. So here's my ask on behalf of a struggling entrepreneur you've never met. Please help that entrepreneur by leaving this book a review. Your review helps one more small business like Bill's provide for their community. In Bill's own words, I opened a pizzeria in early 2020, shortly after finding the $100 million offers book. Sales started slow, but we did it. After I read $100 million leads, we implemented many things like having customers donate to the local food bank for a chance to win free prizes for a year. I've lost count of how many new customers we've gotten after doing these things for the community. This absolutely proves the stuff works for any type of business. Thank you, Bill. Your review helps one more entrepreneur like Thomas support their family. In Thomas's own words, after 10 years, I got laid off from my 9-to-5 job, but I found your book and opened a tour guide business in Colorado. Fast forward 2 years later, and we have 5 employees. I literally took what I learned and built my dream. Now my kids and wife are happier than ever. Your review will help one more employee like Miguel have more meaningful work. In Miguel's own words, I received the book as a gift and decided to pass it on to my 6 employees. Since then, our business has undergone a remarkable transformation and continues to grow on a monthly basis. Not only that, but I also gave it to my independent contractor trainers. Thank you. Your review helps one more entrepreneur like Simon transform their life. Here's Simon's own words. I'm just a normal guy from Germany, and I couldn't get a client to save my life. Then I bought $100 million leads. After reading the cold outreach chapter, I started the rule of 100. I expected maybe to get 1 to 2 clients, but then I booked 8 meetings in 7 days. I closed 4 of them and earned my first $500 from one of those clients. It has been 3 months now, and my career couldn't be better. Your book was the only book I needed. I recommend it to everyone. And your review could help one more entrepreneur like Alex get out of a hole. In Alex's own words, I moved in with my girlfriend making less than $1,000 a month. I bought $100 leads, and we applied everything. 3 weeks later, we signed a client for over $2,000 a month, then 3 more. I owe you a lot more than what these books cost. Your review helps one more entrepreneur like Mohan flee his country and get out of debt. In Mohan's own words, as a struggling Indian immigrant trying to get to Ireland, I made so little money I would die before I pay off my debt. I tutored on the side where I could. Then I read $100 million offers and quit my job 11 days later. I did the same work, but learned how to make offers this time. Clients were happy to pay, sometimes even $1,500 when I gave some bonuses. I make a livable income now, and I finally found what I love to do. I moved to Germany now, and my debt is almost paid. Thank you. If you tell yourself you'll do it later, instead, please do it now. It takes less than 60 seconds to change someone's life forever. If you're on Audible, hit the 3 dots on the top right of your device, click rate and review, and leave a few sentences about the book with a star rating. If you're reading on Kindle or an e-reader, scroll to the bottom of the book, then swipe up. It'll prompt you for a review. And if for some reason these have changed, you can go to Amazon or wherever you purchased this and leave a review right on the book's page. If you feel good about helping faceless entrepreneurs, you're my kind of people. Welcome to Mosey Nation. You're one of us. I'm that much more excited to help you make more money than you could ever possibly imagine. You'll love the tactics I'm about to share with you in the coming chapters. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Your biggest fan, Alex. Attraction conclusion. Extra, hear all about it. The point of attraction offers is to turn strangers into customers and do it in a way that gets more cash up front. Ideally, we get enough cash to cover the cost of the customer and the cost to deliver our thing multiple times over. That way we can pay ourselves back and get our next customer. I showed you the 5 most powerful attraction offers I've seen and used. Win your money back, giveaways, decoy offers, buy X, get Y free, and pay less now or pay more later. I apply them at one time or another to every business I own. They turn $1,000 into $10 million in 10 months because when I got returns, I kept doubling down. A Grand Slam attraction offer changes your business and life forever. After using attraction offers, we've got more customers. And now that we've got them, we need to boost our 30-day profits even more by selling them even more stuff. This leads us to the next component of a $100 million money model, upsell offers. What to offer next. Section 3, upsell offers. Do you want fries with that? McDonald's famous upsell. With an attraction offer in place, you've got customers and cash. If we did a good job, we've turned a profit too. Nice. Now we want to maximize 30-day profits. So what do? Answer, make more money. To do that, we make upsell offers. And when it comes down to it, upsells just means whatever we offer next. How upsells work. When an offer solves a problem, another appears. You upsell the solution to the problem your offer reveals. So every offer opens the door to an upsell, even upsells. Often, upsells make the majority of the profit. They make or break a money model. Let me show you how much. Let's say a burger shop makes 25 cents in profit on a $2 burger. If it was the only offer they had, they'd have to sell 10,000 burgers a day to cover costs and barely eke out a living. Good luck. But they have more offers beyond just the burger. They ask, do you want fries with that? If the person says yes, they profit another 75 cents. And then ask, do you want to make it a meal? Which adds a drink. If someone says yes, they profit an extra $1.75. Their profit goes from 25 cents to $2, an 8x increase. And on top of that, they offer a third upsell. Do you want to supersize your meal for just $1 more? This takes profit from a measly 25 cents to a massive $3, an 11.6x increase. And now, this little burger place actually has a chance of succeeding. I show this basic and common example to point one thing. Your first offer doesn't always have to make a profit. In other words, the thing you sell the most isn't always the thing you make the most profit on. You make it on the second, third, and in the case of the burger business, fourth offers and beyond. If McDonald's didn't upsell fries and soda, there wouldn't be a McDonald's. If you want to win, you have to figure out your version of, do you want fries with that? If you don't, others will. Upsells fail when you offer something they don't want, too different, or doesn't solve their problem. You offer it at the wrong time, before they've experienced the problem. You offer it the wrong way, they don't believe you, or a combination of all three. In summary, offers tend to offer more of what they just got, think quantity, why have one burger when you could have two? Better versions of it, think quality, why have mystery meat when you could have sirloin? New or complementary stuff, think different, do you want fries and a soda with that? I use 4 simple and brutally effective upsell offers. The classic upsell, menu upsells, anchor upsells, and rollover upsells. And with just a few tweaks, you can fit them into your business today. Warning, this section is brutally effective and must be used ethically. That being said, let's make some money. Free gift, upsell offers, no opt-in. If you want to make more profit per customer, you got to sell more stuff. Knowing the right time, way, and stuff to sell is key. I've learned my fair share of lessons doing it the wrong way. I hope I can help you avoid those mistakes and get it done right the first time. I made you an additional training on this chapter you can watch for free at acquisition.com/training/money. The classic upsell. You can't have X without Y. He was a premier fur coat dealer, a fourth-generation business savant, and a childhood mentor of mine. We sat down to catch up in a swanky restaurant across from his shop. Within a minute of ordering, our salmon appeared. What do you think this salmon cost the restaurant? $3? Maybe a few extra pennies for the garnish? And look at the menu. They're charging $32. Unbelievable, but we pay it. He took his first bite and chuckled to himself, then continued. So I heard you got into the game. Good for you. Never would have guessed when you worked at the shop. You were kind of awkward. What can I say? Brushing 7,000 fur coats in a row melted my brain. I chuckled. You still making a killing on that? A sheepish grin appeared. Yeah, and that's not even the best part. My son came up with something genius. His son would be the 5th generation owner. Tell me about it, I asked. We advertise free earmuffs with coat storage. And get this, when customers come in to get their muffs and store their coats, he says, great, and we'll store those as well for $30. You don't want to store anything else, do you? And of course, they say no. Wait a second. So you get them to pay for additional storage for free earmuffs by getting them to say no to another upsell. You guys are legends. Us? No. We stay creative. And if something works, we stick with it. Whenever he talked business, he'd light up. Despite being awkward around his shop, I learned many lifelong lessons from him. I share the story in homage to those lessons. Description. The classic upsell offers a solution to the customer's next problem the moment they become aware of it. I explain the classic upsell first because it's extremely profitable, easy, and anyone can do it. Main reason, current customers always have a higher chance of buying your stuff than strangers. And when timed right, customers upsell themselves. The classic upsell relies on knowing more about your customer's problem than they do. And you darn well should. It's your business after all. The idea is simple. Your core offer solves one problem and creates another. Your upsell immediately solves that next problem. This gives the classic upsell its you can't have X without Y structure. Like the rental car story, you can't have a car without insurance, you can't have a car without gas, you can't have a good trip without a late checkout, etc. All these things become immediately apparent as soon as the customer makes the first purchase. Bottom line, if a problem appears and you can solve it immediately in exchange for money, do it. Examples. Local car wash service. First purchase, car wash. Upsell, sealant. You're not going to do the car wash without the sealant. You'll get way more for your money. Physical product. First purchase, bicycle. Upsell 1, helmet. Upsell 2, lights. Upsell 3, puncture-resistant tires. You can't have a bike without a helmet. Digital product. First purchase, course on exercising. Upsell, nutrition course. You can't out-exercise a bad diet, so you're going to want a course on nutrition. Important notes. Actually do it. You'd be amazed how many businesses come to me and only sell one thing. I usually tell them, you barely have a business, you have a front end. Figure out what you're going to sell next. Months later, I hear they actually 5x their business because they actually offered an upsell. Offer more profitable upsells first. If I offer 2 products and one has a higher profit than the other, I offer the higher profit option first. Get them to say no to say yes. I was always amazed at how often the fur coat dealer got people to buy stuff by saying no. He knew people had been trained to say no in response to, you don't want anything else, do you? But this actually turns a no into a yes. So when upselling, the question translates to, you don't want anything else besides what I just offered, do you? Clever salesmanship. So let the no's, parentheses, yeses, roll in. Surprise and delight. Let's say you have 4 bonuses you save to get people to buy who are on the fence. Add one at a time. If they say yes before you add them, still give them all 4. It will surprise and delight them, and it guarantees you still sell the same thing to everyone so no one feels left out later. Sell more when they're buying more. Hyper buying cycle. Most buyers enter a hyper buying cycle when they decide to do something new. It's a short window of time when they're most excited about a new thing they're going to do. This is when they spend a huge chunk of money in a short period of time. Think weddings, starting new hobbies, having babies, moving to new places, and so on. If you have a business that caters to these sort of problems, don't shy away from upsell offers. Embrace it and keep making offers. Use free bonuses to create problems upsell offers solve. Bonuses solve problems. That's what makes them valuable. And because of the problem solution cycle, they can also reveal them. Upsells can solve that new problem. The earmuffs, for example, cost materials and labor, but they were able to give them away for free by getting customers to pay $30 to store something they just got for free. The faster people get access to stuff, the more they'll value it. A $10,000 thing you get later is worth less than a $10,000 thing you get now. The longer it takes someone to access something, the less value it has in the moment. So if you want to raise the chance of someone taking an upsell, make it available as soon as you can. Bonus points if you can put it in their hands before they've said yes. It's way harder to give something back once you've gotten it. If you bundle upsells, name them. It's easier to sell someone one thing than 9 things. By bundling items together, you can make one ask and get 9 sales. I named the packages based on the customer type and or result. For example, fastest results bundle, or a transformation package, or minimum package. All of these will boost upsells per person. Last, you can peel some of the products or features from the package as a way to downsell. More on that in Section 5, Downsell Offers. Integrate upsells into your other offers. Make stuff you upsell part of how you deliver other offers. Then more customers will take them. My meal plans included optional supplement suggestions. So when I went over nutrition, people asked about supplements. Gym launch sales and marketing training suggested optional softwares. This led gym owners to buy them. Integrate the next thing you want to sell into the first thing they buy. Make sure you book a meeting from a meeting. Bam, fam. The more times you can upsell, the more people you will upsell. If you upsell more people, you can make more money. And since you want that, end every appointment by scheduling the next appointment. Don't let them leave without booking. As my big fancy public CEO friend Sharon says, a customer should know the next time they see you and why before they leave. So if you agree to meet again, agree on why and when right then. Upsell as many times as it makes sense to. The rental car agency had lots of upsells. Their burger place had lots of upsells. My gym had lots of upsells. Gym launch had lots of upsells. Offer many solutions as there are problems that you can solve. Don't be shy. If you can solve it, offer to. The second worst thing that happens is they say no. The worst thing is if they would have said yes, but you never asked. The magnetic middle. Pro tip: how to offer more of the same thing. If you have 2 things and want to sell one, add a third option to nudge the option you want them to buy. Movie theaters do this all the time with soda and popcorn. Here's how. Their small, medium, and large pricing works something like this. Small, $5, medium, $8, rather than the rational price of $7, which would be in between, and then C, large, $9. Result: more people take the large. People who take the small option will always take the small option. People who take the large will always take the large. But the people who would normally take the medium will now probably take the large. If you want to get more people to buy the medium option, you'd price it like this. Small would be $6 rather than the rational price of $5. The medium is $7, halfway in between the original pricing, and then large is $9. This upsells more people into the medium option because now most people who would normally get a small will get a medium. Bottom line, if you have a lot of customers buying small, you can bump them into mediums. If you have a lot of customers buying medium, bump them to large. If you have a lot of customers buying large, raise all your prices. Upsell guarantees, warranties, and insurance. Many businesses offer guarantees on products. Many businesses offer warranties on products. Many businesses offer insurance on products. You can upsell all of them. So instead of doing it for free, just add 5 to 50% onto the price in exchange for a guarantee that the thing does what you say it will. Example, an art studio used to replace damaged portraits at no charge. I told them to start asking for customers if they'd pay an extra 10% for it. Now 30% of customers buy stuff the art studio used to give away for free. Pure profit. Summary. Your attraction offer reveals a problem. Upsells, whatever you offer next, solve it. Use the classic upsell for immediate problems revealed by your previous offer. Asking, "You don't want anything else, do you?" gets people to agree by saying no. It works. Increase the chance customers take upsells by giving them access to it as soon as possible. Give away bonuses that create an upsell opportunity, a great way to make more cash. To get more chances to upsell customers, make BAMFAM a way of life. Book a meeting from a meeting. You can have as many upsell offers as you want as long as you keep solving problems. You lose nothing by offering to solve someone's problem. If it makes sense for your business, you can charge for guarantees, warranties, or insurance rather than giving them away for free. Free gift. Watch the classic upsell video training. No opt-in required. The first upsell everyone should learn is the classic upsell. There are a bunch of tiny tips that can make a big difference. I made a training video to make sure that you didn't miss any of these tiny details. You can watch for free at acquisition.com/training/money. Menu upsells. You don't need that. You need this. December 2013. People kept joining the gym like normal, but nobody cared about my supplements. I read somewhere keeping shelves full got more people to buy, so I stocked my shelves with all the labels in a perfect row. It didn't work. I also read if I told someone about the cool science they would buy. That didn't work either. I got a few pity purchases from loyal members, but I was doing something seriously wrong. Why do I suck so much? On a particularly rough day, I had 19 nutrition consults, and nobody bought anything. It was miserable. Then, appointment number 20 came in. She had a nice purse and a big diamond ring on her hand. If I can't sell her, I should just quit trying. But then I remembered, I've got $5,000 in inventory on my shelf. I got to figure this out. We went through her nutrition consultation, and I started getting nervous. I got so nervous, I forgot my script. And rather than gabbing about science stuff, I just asked, "You've got a protein shake for breakfast. Do you like chocolate or vanilla?" "Which one's your favorite?" she asked. Chocolate." "Great, I'll take one of those." Wait, what just happened? I didn't talk about the benefits or anything. I just asked what she wanted, and she told me. Taking the hint, I moved on to the next item. "Do you want kiwi or strawberry lemonade pre-workout?" Then I remembered her last question. I like strawberry lemonade." Smiling. "Great, I'll take that one." I had more products, but selling 2 was a record, and I didn't want to scare her away. I still had to ask for money. So I grabbed her membership contract that already had her card on it, and I asked, "Do you want to choose the cards that we have on file?" "Yep, that's fine." After that conversation, I sold the next 20 customers in a row. At the end of the day, I stared at my empty shelf in disbelief. I know how to sell supplements. Takeaway. I stumbled on 2 tactics that changed my upsell game forever. First, the A/B upsell. I ask which product they prefer rather than whether they want to buy a product at all. Second, asking if they want to use a card on file rather than asking them to take out their card again. I still use both to this day. August 2014. Now, I closed sales left and right. Bing, bang, boom. Now, it wasn't exactly big stuff, but I was selling consistently. Every month, I start a new group of challengers, and like clockwork, I'd upsell $5,000 to $10,000 of supplements. Not bad for a day's work. But on one day, I had a lady who just wouldn't stop asking questions. She wanted more information, how to take them, how many, when, what times. What if she was working? What if she was at home? What if she was at the gym? She was relentless. I was going to be late for my next consult. So finally, I just wrote up a step-by-step instruction on the back of scratch paper. Take one of these at night, take 2 of these after lunch, take one of these after your workout, yada, yada, yada. I walked her through what I wrote and asked, "Make sense?" Nodding. "Thanks." She grabbed the paper and left. My next appointment had overheard our entire conversation. As soon as she sat down, she asked, "Do you think you could write it all out like you did for that lady?" I tried not to let out a sigh. I failed. I was going to be late for my next consult again. But I did as she asked. This time, I wrote instructions right on the order form. Next to each item, I wrote how much to take and when. And because I didn't want to push my points back another 15 minutes, I just went for the upsell. "I got all your instructions here. Do you want to choose the card on file?" I asked. "Yeah, that's fine." Hot diggity dog. She just bought all those products. I didn't even ask her anything. I just told her. And she did. And she did it. Like magic. I did this from that day forward, and my 30-day profits skyrocketed. Takeaway. I learned detailed and personalized instructions upsell more people than vague and general instructions. I call this prescription upselling. November 2016. By now, I was on the road launching other people's gyms, and that included selling supplements. I sold thousands of people. I'd see 40 to 50 people a day, 2 people every 30 minutes, 12 hours straight. My supplement selling marathons alone covered the flight there, my hotel, and advertising costs. I got so good, I'd run out of stuff to sell. Today was one of those days. I just sold a lady the last 4 of different products. In situations like this, I'd sell whatever I had left to the next customer. But before I could pitch, she blurted out, "Can I just get what she got?" Oh boy. I said, "Sorry, I just ran out. But honestly, you can get something close at the shop down the street for about $20 less. It's not as good, but it'll do for the first month. Cool? Thank you so much for helping me out." She seemed so grateful. It felt good. So I continued unselling. "Oh, this other thing? Same story. Again, not as good, but it'll get you through the first month." She seemed so happy. I couldn't stop myself now. I started unselling stuff I wasn't going to sell her anyways. "You're not trying to gain weight, right?" I joked. "Oh God, no." "Okay, great. Well, then you won't be needing this either." I crossed out the weight gainer shake. "Oh, and you aren't going to need to boost your testosterone, right?" "No, haha, I don't think so," she said. "Great. Well, you won't be needing this either." I crossed it out. Then I started making suggestions from what I had left. "Okay, so you need to take 2 of these, 3 of these," and I went on. She loved it and bought without hesitation. Takeaway. I went out of my way to cross out what she didn't need, and this built enough goodwill to upsell what she did. Later, I kept products just to cross them out. I called this process unselling. Description. In a menu upsell, you tell customers which options they don't need, then tell them what they do need, their preferences, and how they get value from it. Menu upsells combine up to 4 tactics: A/B upselling, prescription upselling, unselling, and card on file. First, I unsell what customers don't need. Second, I prescribe what they do need. Third, I ask their preference between A and B. Last, I make the buying easy by asking if they want to use the card on file. Unselling. You unsell them by telling customers what they don't need so that you can emphasize what they do. Here, instead of asking if they want to buy or not, you explain what they don't need as a way to get them excited about what they do. Unsells vary based on the customer's needs. When some options work best, you can cross out the rest. After telling them what they don't need, prescription upsell. We tell them what they do need. Prescription upsells work well when offering a choice is inconvenient and you only have one thing that solves the problem. Prescription upselling has two important components. First, you have to explain how it integrates with the offers they already bought. Second, you personalize in detail how to maximize its value. Here, instead of asking if they want to buy it or not, you explain how to use it as if they already have. Again, we remove the option of not buying to lower the chance that they don't buy. And once I've told them exactly how they're going to use everything, A/B upsell. We ask them for their preferences. A/B upsells work for multiple offers that solve the same problem. You make A/B upsells by asking their preference. Instead of asking if customers want to buy a product, yes or no, we ask which product they prefer, A or B. Either choice results in an upsell. Basically, when you give people the option not to buy, some don't buy. So I give the option to pick between buying two similar things. Once they know what they're buying and how they're going to use it, I suggest the easiest way for them to pay. Card on file. A cherry on top of all this upsell goodness, I literally ask, do you want to use the card you have on file? Here, instead of asking if they want to pay or not, you refer to ways they already have. This gets more people to buy because it lowers the hidden costs of buying. Picking which card to use, taking it out, being reminded of the ugly buying decisions in the past, even the hassle of buying stuff in a rush, and who knows how many more. Just know, if you make it easy for people to buy, more people will. This took me 10 years to learn. May you get the same value in 10 minutes. Examples. Massage therapist. Unsell. We have a lymphatic massage available, but you're not pregnant or just out of surgery, right? So we can cross that out. Prescribe. Since your shoulder hurts, we'll heat you up first, then hit your trigger points, and after that, we'll do some dynamic stretches. A/B. So would you rather do it before work or on your way home? Card on file. Want to just use the card on file? Dog food. Unsell. You're not going to need this small bag or this puppy stuff. You've got a big dog. You don't need these vitamins either because we've got that in the food already. Prescribe. You're also going to want to give your dog one of these joint chews at each meal. And every 90 days, give them one of these wafers for heartworms. Also, make sure you bring them back next month. Let's get that book now. A/B. So does your dog prefer beef or chicken flavor? Card on file. Want to just use the card on file? Digital product. Unsell. You don't need all 8 courses yet. You just need to solve X, Y, and Z. Tell you what, I'll send you some free stuff that'll solve problems X and Y. Then you'll just need one course for problem Z. Prescribe. But to solve problem Z, you're definitely going to want to do this course this particular way. Can you put an hour a day towards it? Okay, great. This will prevent any other Z problems cropping up later. A/B. Would you rather have direct messages or phone support? Okay, great. And would you like to start today or Monday? Card on file. Awesome. Want to just use the card on file? Pro tip. Card on file for first purchases. What do you want to use? Pro tip. If you don't have the card on file, you get it on file by asking which card they want to use. Important notes. Make anything A/B sellable. You can turn anything into an A/B offer. Just to give you a few ideas. Quantity. Do you want 1 bottle or 2? Start dates. Start tomorrow or Monday. Payment preference. Cash or card. Flavors. Chocolate or vanilla. Time slots. Morning or afternoon. Media. Read or listen. Delivery speeds. Standard or overnight. Sizes. Small or medium. Colors. Black or white. Materials. Paper or plastic. Personnel. John or Sarah. Communication. Call or text. With some creativity, you can make anything an A/B upsell. If you make an A/B offer, add a nudge. If your customers have limited experience with your products or service, give them a nudge. This is my favorite, or X is usually a safe bet, or a lot of people love this, or Tuesday sessions are a little smaller if you like that, or Amy does great with high schoolers. These one-liners really help move sales along. Hint, if you want to move one particular product faster, nudge that one more. If you've sold out of it, take payment and delay delivery. Later I learned I could just sell stuff, order it, and then set the expectation of when it will arrive. This allowed me to sell way more selection because I didn't have to carry inventory. If you run out, consider collecting the cash and changing the delivery expectation. You'd be surprised how well this works. Employees love unselling. Employees often like helping customers game the system. Let them. Encourage customers to help customers game the system on purpose. Your employees have insider knowledge, so allow them to show customers how to get the most value out of what you have to offer. Everyone wins. Pro tip, the economist's play. If you have two options and want people to buy both. In the late 1990s, The Economist magazine started offering a digital subscription because more people got their news online. But it also wanted to keep its profitable print subscription. So, thinking people would buy both, The Economist offered the following: a digital subscription for $59 a year, a digital plus print subscription for $125 a year. Result: print sales plummeted as customers flocked to the cheaper option. Oops. To fix it, they added a decoy option for the same price as the bundle. So, option A, digital subscription, $59 a year. Option B, print subscription only, $125 a year. C, digital plus print subscription, also $125 a year. Result: customers now took C, digital plus print subscription, for $125 a year. Bottom line, present three options: option A, option B, option C, which is both, but you make the price of C the same as the more expensive option B. So as long as you price the options to preserve your margins, you make the customer's choice easy and sell both. Summary points. Menu upsells work best when you have multiple offers available. Menu upsells combine up to 4 tactics. Unselling, you tell customers what they don't need. Prescribing, you tell them what they do need. A/B offer, ask them which they prefer. And last, make buying easy by asking if they want to use the card on file. Unselling lower margin stuff where appropriate incentivizes higher margin upsells. Encourage employees to unsell and game the system on purpose. Nudge new customers toward what makes sense for them. Free gift. Watch the menu upsell training. I rarely make commands. Just do it. Watch it. I could teach a masterclass on this upsell. It's made me millions. That's it. Just go to acquisition.com/training/money. Yes, it's free. No, you won't be sorry. Anchor upsell. The only thing worse than making a $1,000 offer to a person with a $100 budget is making a $100 offer to someone with a $1,000 budget. 2016, after starting Gym Launch, but before making money. I had spent my last 5 years showerless, in sweats, and a tank top. But now I had Gym Launch, and a fashionable friend said I should look professional. Businessmen don't wear tank tops, Alex. I know the owner of a local suit shop. I'll tell him you're coming. I took his advice and went. So I budgeted $500 for a suit, which was a big purchase for me at the time. I walked into the suit shop and made small talk. He knew I was coming. Wow. I told him I just started a new business and wanted a boss suit. He took my measurements, then grabbed 2 suits off the rack. I put the first one on. How does it look? How's it feel? He asked. I smiled. I felt cool. Like a rich guy. It was nice. He talked about some accessories, but I didn't listen much. I was too cool to listen now. Ha. This was going to be awesome. He turned to talk to an employee. I flipped the price tag over so I could see it. $16,000. My face turned red. All I could think of was my friend who asked the owner to make time for me, and I couldn't even afford anything here. I felt horrible. I kept my head down, trying to hide my shock. I took a deep breath and looked up. I failed. He had seen me blush. Coming to my aid, he asked, "Do you care about the designer much?" Not at all. Almost before I finished replying, the owner rolled around and draped the next suit over my shoulder. "Try this one on for size," he said. I looked in the mirror. Looks good. Then I looked down at the price tag. $2,200. It wasn't $500, but it wasn't 16 grand either. Sigh of relief. Yeah, this works. I'll take this one. He winked and nodded. You got it, boss. The owner sold me some socks, a handkerchief, and a shirt to go with it. All in, another $300. But after seeing the $16,000 price tag on the first suit, everything seemed cheap. Looking back, this wasn't the owner's first rodeo. He was a real pro. I spent 5 times more than I had budgeted, and I felt okay about it. I only later realized he used a price anchor. Description. With anchor upsells, you offer premium stuff first. If the customer gasps, you offer a cheaper but acceptable alternative. Basically, if you present your main offer, some people will buy it. Duh. But if you present a premium version that's 5 to 10 times the price first, lots of people will say no. Then, when you present your main offer, it looks like a much better deal. So, more people will buy it. Aha. That's the power of anchor upsells. Anchor upsells work best when lower price offer has the same core function as the premium one. For instance, I didn't care about the designer that much. I just needed a suit. So compared to the $16,000 suit, the $2,200 suit was a way better deal. Anchor upsells also have 2 amazing bonuses. First, anchored customers spend more than they normally would. Second, some customers will still buy the super expensive thing. Here are the steps. 1. Present the anchor, the really expensive thing. 2. Get the gasp. Expect the customer to freak out about the cost. 3. Come to the rescue. Ask if they care what makes it premium. 4. Present your main offer. Expect the customer to feel relieved and see the better deal. Step 5. Ask how they want to pay. Which card would you prefer? Pro tip. The only thing worse than making a $1,000 offer to a person with a $100 budget is making a $100 offer to someone with a $1,000 budget. In the first situation, you lose $100. In the second, you lose $900. I've lost tons of customers and mountains of cash because customers wanted more than I had to offer. Boo. So now I always have premium upsells ready. Only a handful of customers buy them, but that handful of customers bring in big profits. So always have premium offers even if most people don't buy. Remember, you won't lose customers by offering premium stuff first. You will lose money if you don't. Examples: local service, lawn care. Premium anchor, get my cell phone number, fancy mulch, natural pest control, bi-weekly yard maintenance, $1,000 a week. Main offer, get my team's number, generic mulch, normal pest control, bi-weekly yard maintenance, $200 a week. Physical product, a painting. Premium offer, super protective packaging, 20-year insurance, plus gift wrapped, $1,000. Main offer, normal packaging, 1-year insurance, and a sticker, $200. Digital product, newsletter. Premium anchor, all previous issues, new issues, 24-hour early access, $199 a month. Main offer, new issues only, plus on time, $19 a month. Important notes. If you treat the anchor like a fake, so will the customer. Some people hear about this technique, try it, gloss over the premium payment, and then say that it doesn't work. If you do that, then the person never really considered it because you never really offered it. You just went through the motions. For this to work, you need to actually sell it, and they have to actually consider it. Only after they pause, hesitate, or ask for something else do you move on to the next thing. Make a premium offer you actually want people to buy. A friend of mine struggled to get this working. I only had to listen to one call to figure out the problem. He made up some BS that he didn't really want them to buy. So we tweaked the offer to something he would actually feel happy to deliver if someone paid, and they did, tripling his profits. Actually present your premium offer like you want people to take it. And when you do, some will, and if they don't, you still anchored them. A proper anchor gets the gasp. When you do an anchor upsell correctly, customers will have a mini panic attack. I call this the gasp. Gasps used to really stress me out when I was selling, but then I realized something huge. The bigger the gasp, the more they bought. Once you get the gasp, come to the rescue. In the story, I gave the gasp. Then the sales pro saved my ego by asking if I cared about the designer. When I said no, he presented the next suit. Here's the key point. He already had the 1/8 priced suit pulled up before my reaction. He knew I would probably gasp. And if your customers don't gasp, then they probably find your premium offer reasonable. So just ask if they want to use the card on file. Go for it. Just don't do a gasp of your own when they say yes. You're welcome. You can buy me a beer later. To get more people to buy your main offer, make it a better deal. Only tweak a few features from your premium offer to make your main offer. Every offer has features. Some features matter more than others. You want the primary features to stay the same. Fewer people care about the secondary features, so change those. This allows customers to get the same primary features and a way better deal. Most people just want a suit. A few people want a fancy suit. A suit is a primary feature. The material, designer, etc. is secondary. After anchoring, offering the primary feature for 1/5 the price makes the main offer a great deal. Summary. If you present a more expensive offer before a less expensive offer, more people buy the less expensive offer than they would have on its own. Present anchor, get gasp, come to the rescue, present core offer, ask for payment. For the most effective anchor, make your premium 5 to 10 times more expensive than your core offer. Anchored customers spend a bit more than they plan to. Don't treat the anchor like a fake or the customers will too. You lose trust and waste time. Important. Some customers will buy the premium offer. Expensive premium offers add outsized profits even with just a few sales. The main offer and the premium offer should have the same primary features. The premium offer has different secondary, aka premium features. After anchoring, offering the primary features for 1/5 the price makes the main offer a great deal. It gives them basically the same thing for way less. Free gift, anchor upsell training. This thing can help you make insane amounts of profit overnight. Truly life-changing. I made an additional video for you on it. Don't worry, it's free. Watch it at acquisition.com/training/money. Rollover upsell. Want to just roll it forward? June 2014. I've been running a win your money back offer, attraction offer number 1, at my gym for the last year. A $600 fitness program where members could win their money back if they hit a goal. It crushed. I sold tons of them. But there was a problem. Good gyms have lots of recurring revenue. I had none. Most winners put their $600 towards 3 months membership. Fine. But then they churned out before their first out-of-pocket payment. So I essentially sold buy 6 weeks, get 3 months free, then they'd leave. Not fine. That $600 thing was my only source of income. So even though I got a bunch of people in the door, my revenue started at zero every month. It was stressful. I had to figure out a better way to boost profit. That's when my friend Justin posted about how he added another 100 members to his recurring revenue. He also attracted customers with a win your money back offer. But there was one difference. My customers left and his kept buying stuff. So I invited myself over to spy on him. He was totally cool with it. I spent 2 days there and he and I ran some things differently, but nothing that explained why he was doing so much better than me. Do you get lots of people wanting their money back? Yeah, he said. Then how do you deal with all the free time you have to give away? Free time? I just roll over their winnings into a year-long membership. What? Yeah, we have to do that so they can spread the money out. Spread the money? What are you talking about? Seriously? What, you give it all up front? He didn't wait for me to answer. We just give them $50 off per month for a year. So even if they won their money back, they start paying immediately? Of course. I don't want people not paying. What sort of business doesn't have paying customers? He laughed. They still get their money back. It just takes a year. Boom. This was it. The missing link in my money model. This one thing, the rollover upsell, changed my life, thousands of gym owners' lives, and the lives of our customers. The rollover upsell changed everything. Now, instead of hoping customers spend money again, I roll over the cost of what they just bought towards the next thing. And when paired with more expensive offers, it skyrockets 30-day profits. And although I learned the rollover upsell this way, you don't need a win your money back offer to use it. You can rollover upsell anyone, anything, even stuff people bought at other businesses. Mwahaha. I'll explain later. Description. Rollover upsells credit some or all of a customer's previous purchase towards your next offer. And this, in my experience, gets way more people to take it. So once I know how much credit to give, I figure out 3 things. Who to upsell, what to upsell, and how to roll over the credit. For the who, I use rollover upsells in 4 situations. First, to re-engage customers who left a while ago. Second, to rescue upsell customers as a better alternative to a refund. Third, to rescue other people's upset customers. And fourth, to upsell regular customers. For the what, remember that you can upsell more what they just got, something better, or something new and different. To make money, roll their credit over to something more expensive. For the how, you can apply all or part of the discount upfront or spread it over time. Examples of rollover upsells. Chiropractor. Re-engage old patients with a win-back campaign. Who? Customers with 6 months since their last purchase. What? New plan. How? Upfront. Reach out to your old patients, look at their purchase history, offer to apply some or all their past purchases towards something more expensive than what they bought. For example, hi, Mrs. Banks. I wanted to give you your money back. Do you have a minute? Great, yeah. I wanted to see how your back pain was going. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I've got some good news. As a way of saying thank you, I want to give you $500 of your money back as credit towards staying pain-free for good. Is that of any interest? Great, let's get you in. Dentist. Save your own upset customer with rollover upsell. Who? Upset customer. What? Teeth whitening. How? Front load $200 credit. The person pays $200 for teeth cleaning, but doesn't think their teeth got whiter. We explain they need to get more than one and upsell teeth whitening package, which includes multiple sessions, an at-home kit, and multiple deep cleanings. You offer to credit the $200 they paid for the cleaning towards the whitening package. Software. Rescue. Cough. Steal other people's upset customers. Who? Competitors' customers. What? Service agreement. How? Rollover cost to break old agreement. You find competitors' upset customers and credit their old purchase with them towards a new purchase with you. Roll over the amount they owe with them as a credit towards a longer agreement with you. Example. Hi, John. I saw your negative review on their product and it really upset me. To make it up to you, I'll credit whatever payments you have left with them to switch to ours. This way, you don't lose a thing and you start giving the benefits now. Fair enough? Membership. Spread first purchase over a term. Who? Current customers. What? 12-month membership. How? Spread first purchase. Somebody buys a small block of service or membership time. As soon as they do, you can offer to apply the entire amount towards more time, like 12 months. I can do the rollover upsell at any time. I just prefer to do it right then. When you do, you take the first purchase's cost and apply it as a discount over the longer agreement. For example, a $600 first purchase makes a $50 a month rollover discount for 12 months. Important notes. Use rollover offers to attract new customers. For example, you roll over some or all of what a customer's paid somebody else towards your thing. You can find leads for this by scraping contact information from negative product reviews where available. Voila, a hot new leads list of people who want what you have. Bonus, create a way for people to complain about products in your industry. Think of media where people can leave comments. Then, rollover upsell all of them. Nasty. Do rollover upsells before refunding. This has saved me tons of customers and cash. If you did a bad job, hey, it happens. Roll over for a do-over. If they want something different, roll over their purchase toward that thing instead. Previous customers are still customers. Upsell them. Reach out to old customers, 6+ months since their last purchase. Look at how much they paid before. Decide how much you're willing to roll over. Offer it. Actually do this. I call these win-back campaigns. I made personalized videos for 200 past customers, offering them $4,000 of credit to return. We got about 20% of the people to take the offer. One day recording videos got us an extra $1.9 million in annual revenue. Worth it. Add urgency to rollover upsells. Make them one time only. If you're spicy, make the moment you present the offer the time to take it. A once-in-a-customer lifetime offer. They don't get to sleep on it. And yes, I know they might not expect it. That's the point. You want to surprise and delight. So if they want the credit, they got to take it now. If not, no big deal. They can still pay full price later. How to price your rollover upsell. To make money on a discounted offer, you must have profit left over after you discount it. Since I prefer to make a profit, I try to make the upsell offer at least 4 times more than the rollover credit. So even if I apply the whole amount to their first purchase, it discounts 25% at most. Remember, the rules of discounting apply. Bigger discounts make you less profit per sale, but they get more sales. You don't need to credit the entire amount of their first purchase. You can roll over as much or as little of the first purchase as you choose. I roll over whatever amount I think would incentivize them to buy the next thing. Test to find the sweet spot. Pro tip, my famous gift card play. You can use the rollover upsell as an attraction offer for new and current customers by advertising gift cards for 90% off. Example, $200 gift cards for $20. Limit them to 2 per customer and say they can only use them on other people. They buy them as gifts and give them to your friends. This makes them a great holiday offer. When customers buy the card, ask them who they want to make it out to and if they'll make an introduction. Then, when they come in, roll their gift card over. Make the value of the card 20% of the price of whatever you want to sell next. In our example, we sell a $200 gift card for $20. Then apply $200 of value to an offer with at least a $1,000 price tag. People pay you to refer their friends. It's pretty great. Plus, you get some pocket change from the cards you sold. Summary points. Rollover upsells credit some or all of customers' previous purchases towards your next offer. To do rollover upsells, figure out who to upsell, what to upsell, and how to roll credit over. Who to upsell. Old customers, upset customers, other people's upset customers, your current customers. What to upsell. More of something, better of something, something new, or something different. Just make sure you make a profit after applying the credit. How to roll the credit over. Full or partial purchase price, given upfront or spread it out. Price your next offer at least 4 times more than the credit you give. This makes it a 25% or lower discount. To get more takers, add urgency. Make your rollover upsell a one-time offer only. Free gift. Rollover upsell training. This is the upsell I use most frequently. It has elegant urgency built into it, plus goodwill. I made a video for you going over some of the scripting so that you can see me do it. It's free, no opt-in required. Watch it at acquisition.com/training/money. Upsell offers conclusion. Solve rich people problems. They pay better. Anytime you offer something next, you upsell. Upsells play a key role in money models by getting more cash upfront for customers than you otherwise would have. And if your attraction offer already covers costs of getting customers and delivering, more money ain't a bad thing. I showed you the 4 most powerful upsells I use: the classic upsell, menu upsells, anchor upsells, and rollover upsells. They are core to my business success. Upsells change everything. Many businesses go from burning cash to printing it overnight. But as you know, business isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes people say no. This leads us to the next component of a $100 million money model: downsell offers. What to do when people say no. Author note: have a cool new upsell not mentioned or see one in the wild? If so, I'd love to add it to the collection and do a full video breakdown on it. Please send any cool ones you see to value@acquisition.com. You can follow the same 5-step format that I use in all these examples that I give in this book, and send any links that would give extra info if you can. I'll give you credit and publish the cool ones on my channels. Alex.